bought in your inventories because I didn't put mine in mine. So Yoshi got night vision goggles, Thuri got silent elf shoes, and Ludwig has an ever smoking bottle.
I did put that in my inventory.
Very nice.
I
Okay.
think I might have held back because last time my compendium wasn't working, and now it is. So I just clicked and dragged it into the
Yeah,
character
they, they
sheet.
they fixed a bunch of stuff. Like the last time I tried to prep, all the ambient or all the animated tokens were broken, and now they're working. But sometimes they crash the game. That's fine. All right. So when you guys last left off, you had a meeting with the magistrate, Siegfried Oftar, the witch hunter, uh, Erwin Blucher, the captain of the guard, and a new figure that you have not met up until this point, and his name is Field Marshal Antonin Cyber. So you had a meeting with them, and then you went shopping. The gist of the meeting was, "Hey, y'all done good. Thanks. Can we hire you again for one of these three jobs?" And the three jobs were basically, so the situation, if you don't recall, is while you guys were fighting werewolves and shit, goblins attacked Ubersreich. Thanks to Harbeck and Thuri's previous efforts securing the bridge at, I remember the name, at
Where
Helms.
we
No,
sniped some motherfuckers.
yep. Oh, I have that retired. I can't remember what it's called. It's on the main map. I'll find it in a minute. Anyways, so
Morelandfurt.
Morelandfurt. Thank you. Thanks to your guys' efforts to secure the bridge at Morelandfurt, the battle was a decisive victory for the combined forces of the Empire and the Bretonnians. So now, the Bretonnians they've done what they want to do. They're probably just going home. However, the Empire is looking for some revenge, and they're quite fired up about it. So they are going to um, follow the Bretonnians. Perhaps actually no, sorry. The Bretonnians are going around the mountains and coming up through Marienburg. That's where the one that gave you his sword, Yoshi. That's where he's headed. They're going to Marienburg and up and around. I'll show you on the main map here, just in a second. So it's a little bit skewed. But basically, yeah. So they're going. Oh, you guys can't see this. Never mind. So they are going this way, across into Corion, right here, and then to Langelet. The rest of the army, because Ubersreich is right here, the rest of the army is going through Helmsgart, the Empire, the human, or the Empire of Man's army, led by Emperor Karl Franz, is going through Helmsgart and through the Axebite Pass. They're going that way.
Should we be seeing something right now?
Yeah, you should be, unless you don't have a token on the map. But if I disable lighting,
I don't think they have tokens on the map.
Can
Oh,
you see-
there's
Can you see
one.
now?
I just dropped one on the map.
Can you see now? I disabled dynamic lighting, so it should work regardless.
I'm quite zoomed in. I had to move over to find him.
Yeah. So that's where the army is going. So while during the battle, the leader of the Goblin army, Grom the Paunch, he escaped. You can't miss him. He's a giant fat goblin, and for obvious reasons, the Empire would like him dealt with. So he actually went the opposite direction. So see here, Carrick Norn. It's a bit farther away, and it's through the mountains. It's about twice as far as the Bloodkeep, roughly. So it's a bit of a journey. But he went into those mountains. So they were going to send Siegfried Oftar to track him down and find him. If you guys wanted to assist him, he would be more than happy to have you accompany him. He's been on a few hunts before, and he is the one that you guys saved from the werewolves. If you just in case you don't remember. Yes. Any questions? So when you guys had talked about it, the consensus that I was getting at that point in time was you were thinking, leaning more towards going after Grom the Paunch. However, the leading the vanguard position with your good friend Liebard, if you guys remember from Morlandfurt, Liebard Gebhard, he is going to be leading the vanguard, and then you would be scouting for it. I believe you guys also expressed some interest in that, but I can't remember exactly which way you guys wanted to go. So, if you will, we can start in the morning in Ubersreich, the Red Moon Tavern, where you guys went to bed. So, you wake up in the morning.
Didn't we come up with some sort of food cart scheme?
What's that?
I think we did. We did some wild shit in the tavern. I remember that.
Oh, the honey, the jar. Don't forget about the jar.
Yeah. Didn't we come up with some sort of like distractionary food cart scheme involving Yoshi?
It's always involving Yoshi.
I can't remember. Why go to war? Why don't we just open a lemonade stand to be more profitable anyways?
Yeah, there's a jug that does all this stuff.
Yeah, we can make endless lemonade. Endless. 0 inputs that cannot lose.
It was either lemonade or mayonnaise. But...
Lemonade, yeah.
Eggs
lemonade or mayonnaise, baby.
And mayonnaise and lemonade goes well together.
It's called lemonade, and Yoshi made it.
Oh, I don't know if I want to try that.
It's like where the lemonade flows like water.
It's like where the lemonade flows like curdled mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise goes bad. Everybody gets salmonella. Everybody dies. Game over.
Yo, we should just feed it to the goblins. Problem solved.
Yeah, you know that the goblins would be like,
oh, they'd eat the shit out of that.
Eat their own young. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure lemonade sounds dope to them.
That sounds dope to me. I mean,
all right.
I'm gonna make sure I've got all my long resty stuff.
Yeah.
Done.
Sure
Yeah, we're
yeah.
good.
What should our?
Yep. You should all be.
I was gonna hit the long rest button and see what happens.
It should populate most of your stuff. Just double check.
Long rest.
I don't know why I did a long rest. I had nothing to restore, but like it happened.
Yeah, I think it was just a good idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
We haven't gained or lost momentum point in a while, so I have.
That should be down to, every time you long rest. That should be. I haven't got a chance to write an API for that. That should be down to 0.
Okay. Unchecking the momentum.
Yes.
Where do I find those again?
I believe momentum.
Under global attack, global damage, global AC, and global save. They're all labeled momentum.
Yeah, momentum
On your combat?
Down the center.
Oh, you have to have.
What tab is it on?
Oh, it's on your core character sheet.
Yeah.
So down the center, I have combat spell, inventory, features, traits, notes, and about. Down the center of the.
I also have that.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the old version.
Yeah, you're looking at the old version. Okay, so we haven't put momentum into the new character sheets yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because I hadn't seen.
Yeah, the new character sheets are a lot harder to work with, so I'm not going to do that now, but we'll remember, right?
Someone write it down.
Someone write it down. Yeah, because it'll be just All that's The last time I tried to do anything with these character sheets, it took me like 3 hours. So it's kind of. Anyways, I'm still figuring it out. It's all new. We'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the new character sheets. So has everyone had a chance to go over their character sheets, just real quick, to see some of their new features and things and stuff that may or may not be different? I know we have done one battle, but just want to check.
Yeah, I mean,
I think a lot of it is
Go over it now,
similar.
then just forget it all at combat anyway. So.
Fair. That's fair.
Sure.
At least gives you a chance.
the only thing I don't like about this new layout is how the usable feats are like lumped in with the passive kind of feats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just all a big salad, but I mean, it's
a big feet salad.
Big feet.
yeah. Mm.
Gross.
Ugh. Gross. Where did this?
Right click, add the bookmark.
How did this happen? Features and traits, yeah. Species.
So do I just have different things now that I've changed my stuff? But like, I don't feel like I have any spell that are obvious. Even if I go into spells, like I used to have the pluses and the minuses to like say I've used 2 level 1 spells or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
okay,
see.
So... Oh yeah. That's right. Remember we talked about that? The list isn't it because there's no way to select or deselect what you have prepared on here.
Oh, they just updated that though.
Did they?
They did. I just saw like a pop up that said that.
Okay.
When I first logged in here.
Oh yeah. Now, yeah, I see it there. Now it's prepared. Okay. So okay, I got it.
So it defaulted to what it did is it defaulted to everything showing as prepared. But
okay, and yeah, so your intuitive spells are ones that you don't have to prepare. You can click on all you want, but it doesn't. Okay. So yeah. So what we can do, go to 5e tools and find your druid spells, or sorry, not your druid spells, your ranger spells. Your ranger spells, because you're a ranger now, not a druid. And if you want something prepared for the day, find it in the compendium, make sure it's a 2024 version, click and drag, and it should auto-populate. And then we'll do the rest later. I know it's been
5e tools are different.
Yep.
That's a different whole thing.
Yeah, so 5e tools, you should see spells, and then
Yeah.
and then yeah, you can so you should be able to go to the compendium, and once you find it, and just click and drag. So, for example,
there should be after each like spell level, there should be like a checkbox.
Yeah, there's I noticed those where it's like he's got 4 checks at level 1st level and 2 checks at the 2nd level, which I assume means I can use 2 2nd level ones and I can use 4 1st level ones.
Yes, that's correct. Because you're a ranger now, you are a 3rd caster.
All right, well let's just roll and we'll figure it out as we go.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite a big list. That's why I didn't put it all in.
Oh yeah.
So
That's fair.
Are you a ranger druid or are you just straight up ranger?
Just straight up ranger.
Straight up ranger.
I don't think there's any like preparation for the ranger spells in a day though.
Is there not?
All I know is I get 2 attacks
No,
and
there
then
is, but you can change. It is different. I can't remember now.
Yeah, there's something about being able to change your spell on a. I think it's when you get like an ASI or change spell or something like that. But rangers have all their spells prepared because there aren't very many of them, right? Rangers only have like.
That's right. Yeah.
Level what? 5. You maybe have 4 spell slots total.
I think it's.
It might even be 3.
Classes, ranger. We're all learning today. So 5th. So I'm assuming that this is Yeah, so we can have 6 prepared spells, 4 first, 2 second. So that's the sheet is correct. I think that this is this is 2024 Ranger.
Yeah, because you don't need to prepare them daily like a wizard or anything like
Right.
that. Like your total amount of spells is the total amount of spells you have to prepare.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh no! Wait a second. Hold on a second. Okay, so whenever you finish a long rest, you can replace 1 spell on your list with another ranger spell for which you have spell slots. Okay. So every long rest, you can change 1. So it's not like a daily prep, like a paladin or a cleric.
Right.
It's whatever spells you have is what you have, but every long rest, you can change from one for the other.
Right.
So you're going to have to manage that. So I'm spinning a few plates at the moment. But yeah, just double check, see what you got. You should have at least 6. Yeah, you should have 6 prepared spells. If you don't, choose 4, or keep choosing spells until you get there. You can choose all level 2, all level 1, doesn't matter. Any combination thereof. Make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. Anybody else?
I have 1.
Yoshi, have you looked at the way your weapons and your class works now? Okay, great. Great.
Yeah, I think I went through like a trial by fire when we did our last combat session and stuff, and I'm just going through my feats and stuff now, and everything looks to be.
Okay. Because we changed
Straight
your
up.
fighting spirit a bit, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys, I'm assuming, wake up in the morning because nobody died of a heart attack during the night. So, I'm assuming you're coming down for breakfast, and you're gonna make a final decision and discuss what you guys are doing. While you do that, I'm gonna grab another beer. You may get.
We haven't. We haven't. Go ahead, Brad.
I was just gonna say I'm all for going after Grom, even though I'm from Carricknorn and banned from there. Hopefully we don't have to go into the town.
I mean,
the reward would be more handsomely for helping the Emperor.
I'd hate to see anyone try and get in our way, to be honest.
Like if we go with Vanguard, we could probably fuck a lot of people up. Just say.
Have they discussed any rewards?
If we go after Grom, I wanted to ask for double bounty for taking him alive.
Right. How splittable is bounty on Grom? Not to be confused.
I believe it was 500 each because we were advanced 250, which I think was half, which would become a quarter if we can convince them to give us double bounty.
Why would they need this Grom life?
And it's never bad to have
if they're willing to pay
intelligence. If they could extract any sort of information from him, it's never a bad idea. Although I don't know how reliable goblins' informations are, regardless of how big they are.
Probably just kill him. I mean, it seems like reasonable.
Do you remember, Brad, if you had attempted to leverage that already, or were you going to?
We had not. We were going to.
You were going to. Okay. All right. You can certainly try. But give me a history check, please, Brad. Because you're the one that would be most familiar with goblins since you grew up in the mountains. Yeah. Goblins. They talk a lot.
They talk. Not always the most reliable information out there.
Yeah. Harbeck, you were not paying attention very much during social studies.
Goblin class.
Goblin class. Yeah. Knows how to kill them. Doesn't know a single thing about them otherwise.
All I know is they squish beneath my feet.
So you guys do recall that with the leading the vanguard, it would be kind of more as a pay-as-you-go, or get paid as you go, and get portions of the loot, because you guys would be the very tip of the spear. There's a good chance that you're going to be getting first pick on a lot of stuff. Now, Grom is a flat rate. You know what you're getting. Reasonably sure. Money's money. Money buys nice things. Money's great. Nothing wrong with it.
How long of a travel is it to both places?
So it is farther to Carrick-Norn, but you're not going with an army, so you can move faster. It's going to be the same amount of time either way. It's going to be about 4 days, roughly. Either way.
Then let's hit up this goblin, man. Let's mess him up. That's how the elf all of a sudden has become the violent. It's a good depiction of where I am in my life right now.
Let's fucking do this.
Let's fucking go!
There would be more glory in combat in the front of Vanguard. Plus,
I have no.
limited earning potential. Just think.
I'm not much of a guard.
Sorry, that
I
was
could go off on my own.
Yeah, so sorry. There's two jobs with the army. One is scouting ahead for the vanguard, basically clearing away, because you have your body of your army. That's where Emperor's going to be dead center in the body army, and then you're going to have a smaller group, your vanguard, and then an even smaller group, your scouts. That's you guys. So you'd be up in front, very front, leading basically the entire army, clearing the way for them, making sure things are safe. The other assignment was to be basically plainclothes security guards for the Emperor. That was...
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
They want us to be rent-a-cops?
Yeah, fuck no.
All blart fucking fantasy cop over here.
Wait, do I get one of those little fucking spear things? Because maybe I changed my mind if that's the case. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Fairy fly around on a fairy dragon.
The Emperor of mankind. He's
I mean,
kind of important.
I mean, you've got a dog the size of a small tractor at this point. You probably just stand on his back and
fair enough.
do the same.
Fair enough. Yeah, before Fall Drum, man, he don't carry people. He's not a people carrier. What's the want him to be?
You recall that the Emperor has his own ride. A giant hippogriff.
Oh, that's cool.
It's the biggest hippogriff, the most beautiful of the hippogriffs that ever there was.
No. God,
Yeah, speaking
no.
of that, do we know that we support the Emperor? Like, what do we know about him? Like, is he...
Yeah, where is our
pro-life,
political stance, Kevin?
Give me...
You know...
I would say, Ludwig, you would know the most. Ludwig, give me a history or charisma check.
The charismatic enigma check?
Yeah.
Yes, Jeff Hardy check.
That we don't want to
The
be
Jeff Hardy
involved with the Emperor just because we're afraid they'll ring us up on war crimes when they see how we fight. Like,
I'm also committing
a good call.
You recall, actually, no.
Very
sorry.
good guy. It was very, very helpful.
Okay, 26. Okay, charisma saving throws. So is that your...
Oh, saving throw. Sorry.
So yeah, well, we'll keep the roll. Just change the modifier. So it'd be a 24.
Okay, so it's... Yes, so...
Okay, so...
I-
The Emperor is very recently been elected, because this is a kind of...
He's the Emperor-elect.
Essentially, because this is the kind of proto-imperialist, but still semi-feudal society. So basically, he needs the support of the elector counts, different, basically, basically different jarls,
States?
for lack of a different, like different city states with certain the electorate counts are. Basically, they choose who the emperor is. The emperor leads them, and then when he calls, they come. Now they all have
So he needs to win the electoral college.
basically, essentially yes. So his competition was Balthazar Gelt and oh, the lore, so much lore. Balthazar Gelt and oh, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was the Blazing Suns faction. And basically, he got so mad that he lost that he fucked off to the desert to go kill goblins and orcs. Basically, he got so mad that he just left. You guys encountered early on. You encountered one of his criers in Ubersreich Town Hall trying to recruit soldiers for said conquest. So basically, he was like, "You guys all suck. I'm leaving to go do my own thing," because he was so mad that Emperor Karl Franz was chosen instead of him. He's kind of a religious nutjob. Balthasar Gelt is a metallic wizard. He basically has this golden mask with a bunch of spikes out of it, and yeah, he's a fucking wizard, scary dude, and he lost basically narrowly to Karl. Now, the very day that Karl was to be inaugurated as emperor, the twin-tailed comet flew over top. Now, the twin-tailed comet is both a sign of good and bad, because usually when the twin-tailed comet flies overhead, a lot of bad things happen, but heroes rise up to stop it. So it's kind of a chicken-egg situation. Like, the comet comes, bad things happen, heroes stop them, or the comet comes, heroes rise up, and bad things come. You don't really know, but all you know is that the twin-tailed comet is a sign of interesting times ahead, essentially. There's a lot of superstition about it. The cult of Sigmar. That's the name of the guys that went to the desert. The cult of Sigmar. They have Knights of the Blazing Sun. That's what I'm thinking. This is all off the top of my head, by the way.
You're doing good, bro.
Yeah, trying. All right. And then so, as for worried about the Empire prosecuting you for war crimes, you weren't there, Yoshi, but I'm sure at some point Brad would have told you about the time that Liebard kicked the goblin into the one of the leftover goblins into the sewer prison in Montfort.
I remember that.
They're kind of part
That was
of
a
the
little
war
harsh.
crimes as well. You know, so you're not as worried about that. Did I mention their emblem is like an iron cross with a skull in it? Totally not the bad guys. Totally not. Definitely not.
Ah, I see. So wait, should we just kill the Emperor then?
You can certainly,
Toss?
you can certainly try.
I feel like there's a fine line where they're like, yeah, he kicked that goblin, it's super rad, and they're like, hey, did anyone else see that Asian guy with another man's head on his belt? Just carrying it around?
Fair enough.
He slept with it for 3 nights in a row, and he talked out of its mouth. Like the world's most morbid ventriloquist.
The image will never be scrubbed from my memory. I think we either scout ahead and do our own thing, or we go hunt a goblin and then see if we can catch up with the rest of them afterwards. It's probably easier to do the goblin first and then catch up to the rest of them, because if we just do the other thing, the likelihood is that goblin's long gone by the time we're finished whatever we're doing.
Good point.
Is he the goblin that escaped our encounter?
No. You wouldn't have seen him because when you guys were off killing werewolves, all
goblins were attacking.
This was all like, so. Just so you know, this is not a video game. You don't get to do both things. You can circle back, but the outcomes will be drastically different. Time is always marching on.
Right. Yeah.
So Just so you know.
But I'm just saying. I guess what I'm saying is the better option. If we do the guarding, the goblin will be gone, regardless. Whereas we don't know what's going to happen if we find the goblin quickly, and then it could potentially circle back. And there's no way of knowing either way. I'm just saying the likelihood of it.
Sure. Yeah.
Of that goblin disappearing in the mountains is much higher than an entire military force moving, a particular
That is
distance.
entirely reasonable. That's entirely reasonable. However, the problem is if you did catch up to the army, you might have a harder time getting into any position of authority or position of privilege, because you're just 4 guys walking out of the woods to the guys in the back of the army who are traditionally not the most well informed or equipped or frankly intelligent. So
unless we walk out of the woods with a Goblin King's head on a pike, then we might get some respect.
It's just goblin.
Which brings us back to Ludwig's point. We could kill him.
I mean, Yoshi might have something to say against the pike. He probably wants to attach it to his belt, man. Wear it as a backpack.
I could take his hands instead.
With the clearly good emperor, the clearly good guy emperor with his ominous.
His griffin, Deathclaw. That's his griffin's name is Deathclaw. Sorry, it's a griffin, not a hippogriff.
The emperor was the one with the fucking skull and iron cross, right?
I'll just give me a second. I will get you the
Ludwig is it may not be coming across, but just dripping with sarcasm about him being a good guy, but not the positions of power near him.
I'm sure becoming having a position of authority within the army, standing in their good graces and whatnot, it's fine. But I feel like to an extent we would be indentured to a governing party for an extended period, whereas we could just go be some rowdy rootin' tootin' shooting bounty hunters in the mountains and fuck some goblins up and then come back and still get paid. And then go a better way to do being a group of rapscallions who live and die by the gun. They tame the West their own way. They answer to no man.
Right, that's kind of where I don't think we need to spend much time with the army unless we absolutely have to. I'd rather go off and do our own thing.
This guy said he didn't change his underwear. Make the emperor make him change his underwear. I don't want to change my underwear. I only have one pair.
I've already turned it inside out 3 times this week.
We all gotta trade underwears day to day.
Oh boy,
It's clean. Yesterday it's clean.
Well, that changes
This is the
that changes my negotiation tactic as well.
This is the Empire shield right here as well. This is one of their symbols. So Sigmar is basically their founding. It's like German Jesus, basically, like German war chief Jesus, essentially. He got a really cool hammer from the dwarves. He killed a bunch of goblins. It was a great time. Yeah. Send that to.
I mean, if we go kill a bunch of goblins, we can all become our own individual German Jesuses at this point. I feel like the mountains are the best.
All right. So.
Let's get to fight.
I think then at the Citadel, our demand might just be for more pay overall, because if we're the only mercenaries chasing down Grom and they've got a whole military going in the other direction, then who's to say that we shouldn't be getting paid like our own military? I mean, even at double bounty, we're a bargain. There's 4 of us.
All right. Well, the Erwin and Siegfried told you to meet them in the magistrate's office in the morning with your decision. It's getting on that time, so.
I think we're in agreement of where we're going, and we're gonna We're gonna try and make sure this is as lucrative as possible. I don't see anyone arguing against that.
All right.
Money is money, as they say.
Money is money.
We bow to no man, but we take their money nonetheless.
So is this how murder hobos happen? I get it now. I get it.
I was about to argue against us being murder hobos, and then I thought about like every time I've played this game with you guys, and I'm like, you know what? I'm riding a fine line, baby. And I don't need further examination of that line anymore. Like, we're moving on.
That's funny.
Well, technically, there has been murder, and we do not have a house, so. Okay. All right. So you guys walk over to. So they're actually gonna come down and meet you guys.
Okay.
Come down the stairs. And Erwin's gonna speak to you
We're gonna
first.
juke him.
Erwin's gonna speak to you first. Morning.
Good morning.
I trust you slept well.
Best we could in these accommodations.
Not many would complain of feather beds in times like these.
Technically, I don't sleep.
I suppose your
Chairs could use a little more padding.
I suppose you're more used to the wilds, more comfortable in the wilds, aren't you?
I do like sitting under a nice tree.
As do we all.
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
Yeah. And then Siegfried comes down the way. Gentlemen. So, have you decided?
Well, you seem to have everything to the west covered. I don't know how much we would add to an already established army, but with no one chasing after Grom, I think it's a service that you could really use, and one that is worth quite a bit.
Siegfried looks at, exchanges a look with Erwin. Has to roll insight. You can roll insight on body language. If you want.
Who's rolling inside him?
I'm gonna do it.
That's the last time I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, I know everything. I know his blood type.
I don't know what he ate for breakfast this morning.
He hasn't changed his underwear in a while.
So
Doing the shitty walk.
the exchange looks like someone who has had their bluff called in some way, shape, or form. It's like a fuck they know kind of thing. And Erwin says, "You are correct. We appear to have sufficient manpower to the west, and unfortunately are lacking a company of your skill set to track down the architect of this heinous attack. Now, although we could use you with the main force, I'm sure Siegfried would be more than happy to have you tag along. Now, as for additional negotiation, that is a little bit above our pay grade.
That's
Well,
bullshit.
whose pay grade does it fall under?
The magistrate, but he's off. He left early for the capital this morning.
Then who makes decisions in his stead?
In the absence of the magistrate, I am a certified sheriff. You can negotiate with me, my small friend.
In absence of the sheriff, it is usually the Reichsmarshal that is in charge, but he is also left for the capital with most of the Reichsguard.
It all runs downhill. Yoshi negotiates. I'll negotiate for you guys with the small man.
Give him what you want, man.
So
Tell me your demands.
okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit different. I don't have this open right now, but this is a rough system from a new game that's coming out. Basically, this is what I'm gonna call a hard negotiation. So you can make arguments and persuasion rolls, and just like any negotiation, it's not going to be like there you're done. You get what you want. No, it's going to be you roll. You either get what you want, you get a little bit more, you get a little bit less. You don't get what you want, but basically, there's going to be a point where the negotiation is done, and that's when the person's patience runs out. So now, for every success, you get a +1, and you get closer to what you're actually asking for. For every loss, you get a -1. So you've done a fair bit for Irwin right now. So you're at a +2 to begin with. If you get to 5, you get what you want. If you get to 0, he's not going to be.
We gotta fight the guy.
Well, no, not in this case because you're friendly, you're allies. But
Unfortunately.
sorry, actually, you know what? That's a good point. I'll have you start at a 3. If you get to a 1, then that's going to be you're going to get a final offer, and that's it. And if you push it, it's going to be, if you push it, it's going to be like you know the stories about Arthur Irving when he says that's it, and the next thing that if you say anything after that's it, you're fired. That's what's going to happen. Just so we're crystal clear.
So everyone's on the same page.
Does this system run off? Okay, so we can do our rolls and whatnot for this hard negotiation.
Yes.
But can it come down to like the dungeon master themselves responding to sound logic and compelling argument as well?
Yes.
Can that sway in favor?
Sound logic will affect the DC of each check. Your argument will affect the DC. If you make a terrible argument, you're going to have to roll really well. If you make a good argument, you're not going to have to roll as well to succeed. I will tell you what the DC is before you roll.
I'm going to purvey this information to Brad because if Yoshi handles this, he's going to be like, I might just be a country samurai, but I do know one thing about the law. Siegfried was sent to kill werewolves, and he got all fucked up and became a werewolf on his own. Sending him by himself to the mountains for the goblins is not a good idea. He's going to need us more than anything else because the last job we took, he shit.
He did, in fact, shit the bed.
Can you say that in character? Can you say that in character? Because that's amazing. Please say that in character.
This guy knows.
Oh, as Yoshi or as the country lawyer Yoshi?
Yoshi the country lawyer.
The Sheriff Yoshi, man. Sheriff Yoshi's come to the table.
That was
I might be a foreigner sheriff, samurai, murder man, but I do declare that I think that the last time you sent Siegfried out to do anything, he came back with his thumb up his bum, covered in werewolf shit. I think if you send him by himself to take down these goblins, it ain't gonna end well, and you need the same team that pulled his ass into the fire in the first place with the doggy kibble. That's us. My name is Yoshi.
Yeah. Oh, fuck
Make
that,
a
dude.
persuasion check. Make a persuasion. I'm deciding whether or not to give you advantage. You know what? Somebody else roll me a d20.
Hold on.
We're gonna see how intact Irwin's sense of humor is today. Ooh, not as much. Okay. So give me a persuasion roll. I'm gonna set the DC at 13. It's a fairly reasonable argument.
Is it Yoshi who has the roll?
It is Yoshi that has to roll. Yes.
I cast help.
You're pulling on suspenders he wasn't wearing. You know. Now with the new character sheets, mine's automatically set to advantage. Do I put that down to automatic to just neutralize it?
Good question.
Automatic, advantage, disadvantage, and query.
Oh, hit query for now.
Query?
Yeah, hit query for now. Because the
All right.
the automatic doesn't
think it
always work. I think, but I think they're working on it.
Probably only when initiatives rolled that it
Yeah,
like.
there's a few times like different effect. There is cool things that you can do with these sheets. It's just taking a bit to figure out. Like I said, I haven't had a chance because they're updating it so often and fixing things that are broken. I've made like 15. I've made like 15 tickets myself with these fucking character sheets. So, and I haven't heard back from anything, but everything's gotten fixed so far. So, whatever. They're working. They're cooking. Give me a. Let's see it. Let's see the persuasion roll.
How do you roll for persuasion from the new character sheet? This is.
It should be.
It's down the left.
Inside.
Yeah. Persuasion. Yeah, you got +2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so every time I click, it's just bringing me up the summary a bit. Maybe I just have to maximize my screen. Persuasion.
You should be able to.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I think I got it.
It should go. Yeah. Got it.
There it is. Yep.
Not great.
Yeah. Erwin does not seem impressed by your
Trashing of his.
Okay.
trashing his colleague and impersonating a country bumpkin when you're decked out with like red devil face paint and your mask and you have like these swords and stuff. Like the vibe doesn't quite match. You get it kind of gives you like a quizzical look. Somebody else want to give a try.
All right. I know there's a budget that has been left under your care, and here's the thing: the ruler of this place is going to be judged mainly not on the problems they prevent, but on the problems they solve. Even though preventing problems has real value, you have the opportunity here to hire 4 people to do both. We will prevent the problem of future goblin attacks while giving a real victory to Ubersreich by defeating Grom. We want the highest offer that you can give, at least double what's already been presented, because we're going to take this problem on ourselves. And you've got an entire army taking care of everything to the west.
Just like that, you can end up with all the glory.
So he kind of he peeks at that last thing that Thury said. Roll with advantage, Brad. The DC is gonna be 15.
Got your back, bro.
Nice.
You catch that glint. That small sense, that small hint that Captain Erwin Blucher does not want to remain a captain for the rest of his life. There is definitely some ambition, and hearts of
He
all
wants
men.
to move up in the world.
You, Thury, know that the hearts of all men there is greed. So
People always want to be remembered.
So he sits back and says, "It is true, yes, I have been entrusted with a portion of the funding for the army, but understand, wars are expensive. I need to buy equipment, I need to train new soldiers, I need to raise a new garrison here because all of these battle-hardened troops are coming with us. However, we could... I don't think we can do double. But I think we could do 1.5 times what you were promised originally. Does that sound
1.5 times. 1.5 times is a guarantee. Double if we bring him alive.
Why would I want him alive?
I don't
You
know.
don't know what else.
People always want them alive? I thought that was a thing.
What would I do with a
You
live
don't-
goblin the size of a cow?
I don't know. Zoo? Like, make your money back.
A zoo.
Now, Hardback. I'm sure this.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
God damn it! Cut me off! I'm on 30 to be in here for a second.
I would go to that zoo.
Yoshi, you're not helping. You've had your chance, Sheriff Yoshi.
Ooh, ooh, he's not impressed by that remark. He does not seem enticed by the project of paying more for the live goblin. Does not pique his interest.
Now,
If you
putting the
put
whole.
a live goblin, and you put on a show of having destroyed live goblin's army, and you have brought back live Goblin King. Have you seen this Goblin King before? Just curious.
Yes, he was running away.
Okay, perfect. So we bring home Goblin King alive, and you are able to show to your people how you have defeated Goblin Threat and dispatched this Goblin King while in front of them. Then the people would be more inspired to join your army and bolster your forces to help protect city, saving you much money on marketing costs for army, because you hire very good people to get Goblin King for you, and then people join your army, make it cheaper for you and easier for you to take over more. Just saying.
Give me a persuasion check. Persuasion check. I'm gonna put the DC at 14. That was a fairly good argument.
Fuck off! Hey, goddamn!
We try to sell him on the fact that he can just say we didn't do it and he did.
Have you seen what goblins eat? Do you know what they eat? They eat
Lemonade
meat.
and mayonnaise. Oh.
No.
Oh.
God damn it, Yoshi.
I believe the amount. I don't believe. Grom is known for two things: being the biggest, baddest goblin that there ever was, and eating like the biggest, baddest goblin there ever was. I don't believe we would recoup our costs by having him here. Besides, goblins
Now, keep this in mind.
Goblins are disgusting creatures. Why would we want one in our fair city, where he may break out, or his comrades may come
You
back?
don't.
Yes, double to kill him.
You don't need. You don't need to keep him within your fair city walls.
You could pay us double. We'll kill him, and if you don't, we'll just bring him here, live. Then he's your problem. Like that's the vibe I'm getting now. Like he'd eat a lot before he even got here.
Thuri hasn't had chance yet. Okay, Thuri.
You don't have to bring him back within these proud walls that you're here to defend. Think about it. You just said it yourself. He's the biggest, baddest goblin there is. If there's anybody who knows what they're planning and where they're thinking about going next, it's him. Not only could we kill him and remove him from the equation, but getting one step up on where the goblins plan to come next gives you a advantage, theoretical and tactical advantage for planning your next moves, which in turn reduces how many soldiers you need. And besides, the four of us are worth more than a platoon of 20 of your little men. So the information you could potentially extract from this king is worth way more than what we're asking for.
Before I get you to roll, he's going to look at you and say, have you ever tried to interrogate a goblin?
I mean, I watched one of your...
You can.
Go ahead.
You could roll an insight check on this if you want.
Sure. Fucking, let's do it. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to do that.
Level 16.
Insight. He's level 16?
Sorry, what?
He's level 16?
Who's level 16? What?
I don't know.
Sorry, that wasn't
Someone
for you
said
guys.
level 16. Oh.
I never said that.
Where's Insight? Insight. Hadouken. Are we ready? Yeet.
But quick sidebar, because I'm curious: is Dissident Whispers a good form of interrogation?
Okay, so from your insight check, you can see the frustration in his eyes because he has tried to interrogate goblins before, but goblins are known. You would know this from your background knowledge, because you've been alive for hundreds of years in goblin territory. They're liars. They're notorious liars. You can't believe hardly anything that they say. Choose your next words carefully.
When you've been around,
Oh, you're going still.
well, I'll just say this, and then Harbeck, you can jump in. I mean, we've watched a man kick a goblin down a well. And when you've been around for as long as I have, and seen as many as I have, you can tell, you can get a pretty good sense of what it is they're looking for. When you squeeze hard enough on just that right spot, you can get them to tell you what you need. Now, do you have to take everything with a grain of salt? And can you plan entire battle strategies on nothing but the words of a goblin? No. But with a little bit of recon and looking in the right places, you might be able to get what you need.
So with a 26, you know what? That's it's fairly good. Okay, give me a persuasion roll with advantage. I think this is going to be his You can see his with your insight check as well. You can see his patience is. He's pretty much done.
His patience is ended.
This is it. Last shot, last go. Everyone's had a chance. Let's do it.
When a character sheet loads, we'll do it. All right, we're doing insight.
Persuasion.
No, wait, we're doing persuasion.
With advantage.
How do we get it with advantage?
Either change it to query and then click advantage.
Oh, there's an advantage at the top here.
Yep, we can do that. Yep.
Persuasion.
I'm not as familiar with these character sheets as the other ones.
Well, I think I just rolled it too.
Mm-hmm. No, you rolled it. Sorry, I forgot to say the DC. The DC was 17. So yeah, you hit it.
Hey, I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Oh, it's because it's an 18 and a 2. I see.
He says, I suppose you have a point. The only thing you can trust from a liar is what they don't say. You may have a point. And we do have a prison. We do have a prison in Altdorf. We could keep him there. Alright. Fine. Double for him alive. Double your original. Double. Sorry. We will change the base rate to 1.5 times what you were offered. And double that again if you catch him alive.
I mean, I guess that's all we should ask for, right?
Yeah,
That's all
we'd
we
be
can ask
stupid
for.
if they no to that.
But yeah, you can tell from his tone that like this is it. Like
Right. I guess it's more along the lines of trust me, we're gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
We'll get you what you need.
Quick meta sidebar. How did we like that? Did we like that mechanic?
It adds
Yeah, I thought that
structure
was
to
cool.
something that lacked structure. It's good.
Bingo. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the playtest notes because this is from the new game that me and Liam have been playtesting, Draw Steel, which was made by our favorite YouTube creator Matthew Colville. Anyways, good, excellent. First time I tried it, so I think we did all right. Okay.
He is adjourned. I do declare.
And we just lost.
Siegfried claps his hands and says, "Well, it is decided. We leave immediately.
All right, I forgot we have to travel with that.
Onward and upward."
I shouldn't have talked so much shit about him in front of his face. Now we're bringing him with us.
doesn't seem bothered.
Hey, everything I said was a lie. You're great. You still smell like dog piss, but you're great. You're good.
You're a G, dude.
Handsome man.
Classic.
Oh god. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna go to our big map here.
I actually forgot he was in the room during that whole thing. I guess that fits the character and also me in general. I forgot that Zipper was there.
So, you guys set out from Ubersreich. So, can somebody, preferably with knowledge of the area, to give me a survival check to find your way? So you're gonna,
I'll do it.
yeah. So there's a few
got-
passes, a few different ways. There's the Grey Lady Pass, or this one, I'm not sure what it's called, or Carrick Asl. So, or Asgaraz. So, go ahead.
This comes out with disadvantage. We may need to take the first number. I don't know if I corrected it.
15. So,
Do you guys see the rolls? I don't see us on the map either.
you don't see...
I don't see any tokens or anything. I just see a bunch of lines.
Oh, you don't see anything?
Ubersreich is like here.
Yeah,
Here, hold on.
We're headed-
Okay,
To this-
I mean, yeah, I'm following along as long as we don't need to actually like move our dudes at all.
Yeah, no, can you see? I'm just curious. Does everyone
Dark.
see
Now I see a big black square.
There, how's that?
Hey! Oh! Alright, we're good.
There we-
Our units are back.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
there's tokens.
Can't see anything.
We're strike.
you still can't see anything?
No, I could see stuff a minute ago, and now I can't see a thing.
Really?
It's alright,
on
fuck that up.
daylight mode. Okay, I'm gonna turn dynamic lighting off. Let's see what happens. Can you see now?
No.
No? Whoops. just stretched you up. Because we used to use, he's very tall. Very tall, very tall.
Whoa.
He's flying.
Okay.
He just
vision,
got real big,
vision.
real fast,
There,
and ran.
There, you have vision now. That should work. Okay, quit moving!
Yeah. I see me now.
Gosh dang it. Okay.
Like Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Okay. So. So yeah, you're getting. So yeah, the army is headed that way through the Axe Bite Pass over there, and you guys are headed this way. So with a 15, you know that the Grey Lady Pass is heavily guarded by elves and dwarves alike. So you know that he likely would not have gone that way. Now, you also know that Carrick Asgaraz is also indeed heavily guarded. He probably would have gone for... He probably would have tried to go through... kind of back where you met the Bloodkeep and kind of that area. And he likely would have tried to go all the way around Paravon if possible. So, you're reasonably sure by now he's around here somewhere. So, that's a fairly decent heading to start off with. Now, does somebody want to roll me a weather check, please? And we can change the music because we're on the road again.
Can't wait to eat on. I don't know. Is that a weather check?
Yep.
Let's roll the d20.
Yep, just a d20.
On the road, yeah. Can't wait to get on the road, yeah.
Let's do this one.
Are we thinking that we could beat him to the punch and like cut him off, or are we gonna haul him?
There's a river there that goes down by Nguyen. Do we have access to a boat?
A boat?
Or
You're
can
go-
Siegfried get us?
You're going into the mountains.
Hardback, we're
What
not
if we
carrying a boat.
don't?
We're not David Goggins, man.
Well, at some point you're gonna have to pick up his trail because there is multiple paths through the mountains. You're gonna have to find him regardless. But you have a reasonably good idea with that successful check that he would have basically headed straight south of the city and then followed along here, roughly. Now, you don't know if he has any of his entourage in tow, or if there's natives in the goblins in that territory. But you're reasonably sure that that's probably where he went.
So we're going. Is it like this purple line that I just drew ish?
Oh shit! Yeah,
Kind-
Uber
kind-
Strike's over
kind
there.
of, but more like this. Like, because there's some
Okay.
areas here that are less guarded than here, for example, because this is where this right here is where Carrick Asgaraz is. He would go around that because he's not going to be able to go through it. If dwarves are good at two things, it's mining mountains and guarding mountains, because that's kind of their whole fucking thing. So he would come around on the undefended side, because they're usually not on the lookout for humans. They're usually on the lookout for elves and goblins the other way. So he would have tried to skirt around them. And yeah, there's a likelihood he's going this way, essentially. So with that in mind, okay, give me 2 seconds, guys.
What about snowshoes or cross-country skis?
Don't think you're
Oh,
gonna.
like we're climbing mountains. We're
Nordic
not
walking stuff.
going for a nice leisurely stroll through the woods.
Borrow the Emperor's Griffin.
I love a good nice leisurely stroll through the woods, but that
Larry, do you have a
You don't-
goat wild shape by any chance?
no, but I do have an elk. I'll give you an elk. Elks would work. Elks are mountainous. Not really. Kinda. I'm gonna go get another rum and coke. I'll be right back, yeah?
Yep, sure. I gotta refresh anyway. So yeah, we'll take.
I'm
Take
gonna
two.
do the same thing. But not
Hey, load up! Load up, everyone. We don't have drinking problems, it's fine.
Friday night.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's the same.
after the week we had, the least we can do.
I also feel like
rum and-
we could use the mayonnaise bottle to like slide down hill terrains quite fast.
no more mayonnaise bottles, Yoshi. Dang.
Miracle Whip bottle then. It's not the same. You can't tell me otherwise.
Miracle Whip is nasty, dude. Real whipped cream or bust, my guy.
A fucking sandwich just isn't a fucking sandwich without the tangy zip, man.
Of
A
miracle.
Miracle Whip?
Of Miracle Whip.
Oh, why did I think about Cool Whip when you said Miracle Whip? My brain went right to
Cool Whip.
fucking Cool Whip. Say cool. Say whip. Say Cool Whip. Cool Whip. What am I all got ice cream?
Yeah, that's why I said it like that, because of that scene.
Yo, that's classic fucking TV right there.
Classic Family Guy.
That's some OG Family Guy shit.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as fucking Peter tripping over the curb and holding onto his knee for about 9 minutes. That was 9 minutes of good TV. Ah!
That would have been Family Guy. Like, good.
Oh, dude, I haven't watched For Real in so long
Oh man,
because like they just can't keep up with what they used to do.
I know. It's been a bit.
Whoa, I made that one really strong. Holy shit! Well, I'm not making it to bed again tonight. Couch your bus, it would seem. I'm gonna get the ginger ale out of the fridge and pop up as we go. Otherwise, fucking Flurry's gonna end up sounding like Yoshi by the end of the night.
This fucking so this Moosehead small batch is cheaper than like Moose Green or Alpine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's fucking better. If you like IPAs, it's just like a
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I don't drink IPAs.
Pretty like the thing is, it's not like a super duper IPA. It's not super bitter. It's like it's meant for consumer grade. It just has slightly.
It's
more
meant for
flavor
us
than-
softies.
Yes.
Yeah, it's meant for like fucking like Alpine drinkers.
Fucking normies.
Hell yeah, dude.
Normies. So, okay, we didn't mention provisions, but you guys would, in fact, have had your donkeys that you were provided earlier.
Oh, Dominic the donkey.
I almost said tiddlywinks. That's not the next words of that song. Yeah. The Italian Christmas donkey.
What a fucking weird song.
What's that?
Yo, you ever?
Oh
yo,
yeah. What was his name? What was the donkey's name?
Donkey.
Dominic the donkey, man.
What?
Yo, you want to rip?
What the
You want to rip? You go find the song Joshua Giraffe right now. It's the wildest, most LSD tripping fucking song of all time, and it was on a children's CD from when I was like 4. It was wild.
Alright, I'm gonna.
I'm pretty sure the giraffe actually does LSD.
Video is unavailable. Well, time to turn on Mr. VPN. Alright. This VPN was probably the best investment I've ever made in my life. I paid $200 13 years ago, and I have lifetime access until 2068.
Yeah, that checks out.
And I have 10 devices that I can use it with. Forever. And so
Wow.
they've
This fucking Raffy?
This video is not
What
available.
the shit?
Oh, you're listening to Joshua Giraffe. I can hear it through your thing.
It's fucking wild.
Oh yeah, dude, just wait till he starts dreaming and shit. And then there's a part that's a little bit racist, so whatever. So be careful with that one. Unless you enjoy people talking about the Congo.
Maybe it doesn't.
Nothing
like
can go
my
wrong,
YouTube
go I'm
because
in the
I'm
Congo.
Currently uploading to it. I don't know. For some reason, it
I
does
just
not.
dropped. I
let me-
just dropped the link in the
Yeah.
In the chat.
there.
Can you believe this song was actually on a children's CD?
This
It was
is-
actually nuts.
Goddamn Raffy. Yeah, it's Raffy.
I mean, Puff the Magic Dragon.
That's a good one too.
Starts there.
Get out of here. You have ad block. Why didn't work?
Had a huge balloon bottom.
Joshua Giraffe was born in a zoo. He lived there for 2 years, and they had.
Also,
He hasn't had a bath. My
Earth
mommy
Engineering,
doesn't
and I do
lick
apologize.
me,
I do have to call her and stop
even
for me
when
at
I'm
11.
sticky.
Sorry.
From
Oh, it's all
Sorry,
good.
what's that?
I have to call 11 tonight.
Call who tonight? Sorry. We keep breaking up.
Hard stop.
Good stop for him.
Hard stop for him? What time?
11.
11? Sure, yeah. Okay, good. No, that should work out. Okay, alright. Enough fucking Raffy then. Back to business. I'm sweating. Why am I so hot? My god.
Oh my god.
Alright, so, in the meantime...
Sleazy lizards? What the fuck is this?
Anyways, let's get back to it.
Sorry, I got lost in this
All good.
fucking
All good.
giraffe hole.
You got lost in Joshua Giraffe, man.
Joshua Giraffe.
It's a rip, I'm telling you.
Okay, so you guys come to a crossroads, close to
Crossroads of Destiny?
You're getting close to the foothills. Can somebody give me a check of some kind to try and determine which way the fattest goblin you've ever seen has gone?
Can I put Fall Drawn on the screen?
Oh, yep. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's alright. Can I see if Fall Drawn can pick up a scent while we're here?
Sure. Give me a perception roll with advantage as Faldron.
Perception. I don't know how to do it with advantage on this guy. Oh, advantage. There we go. I think it's already checked off. Let's hit it. Public roll. Yeah.
Hmm.
What I get? Can't see.
He
Ooh,
sniffs. He
I'm
sniffs,
rolling like trash tonight.
Yeah, he sniffs around. And you can see
Doesn't smell the fattest goblin we've ever seen.
No, he's.
Seems odd, but I'll accept it.
There's a few different footprints, but nothing really stands out at the moment.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And it's been about 3 hours, roughly 3 to 4 hours. Oh. Excuse me, fellas. I'll be right back. Wife got a tattoo, so do my thing.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it's
Is it a shark tooth?
really nice.
That's what all my tattoos.
It's a bleeding heart. It's the girl in Sussex.
Where on your wife?
Shoulder. Covering her old Chinese tattoo.
Oh, nice.
It says lemonade.
I'm pretty sure it translates to like green cloth or something.
That's my next one.
It's lemonade and Cool Whip, man.
All right.
Cool.
Sarah gets mad because every time I find something cool or funny, I'm like, "Look at that
Diarrhea.
tattoo on me."
It's a bad idea, dude.
So with that failed check, you're gonna lose an hour trying to find the scent or tracks. If somebody else would like to do a check to see if you actually do find it after the hour, go ahead and roll.
Anybody jumping on this? I could roll perception.
But what are our options?
Survival.
Just follow the path or just roll it?
Perception, survival, or any other check that you can make a reasonable case for.
Can I
Yoshi has a
intimidate?
+4,
You cannot intimidate.
+4 in
the crowd.
survival.
Sorry, what?
Yoshi's got.
I have +4 survival that falls under like tracking. I mean, he's a very large,
100%.
probably AFC, an ass.
Roll and die.
Did my music stop? 13. You think he went to the left path, but you're not entirely sure. You guys can go follow that for an hour and see if you can pick up the trail again. But it's going to cost you, if you're wrong, you're going to have to double back, and it's going to cost you 2 hours.
Well, what? Like, so our alternative is go the other path, where we don't have any suspicion. We're gonna go that path.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
I put
You have
can in
plenty
there
of
for the
paths
illusion
in
of
front of
choice,
you.
but really that's what you would do. You think you've seen, you think you know where he's gone, but you're not 100% sure. But you can follow that to be sure and see if it carries on. So let's do. That's way too up tempo. I'm sorry, I lost my. There we go. That's what we want.
I don't mind if it takes more time. I just like camping out in the woods with my best friends.
So you're.
That's very
And a
sweet.
big ass dog.
So you're
And this
above.
big horse dog.
Yeah. So per our survival rules, which I'm gonna pull up. Right, meow. Sorry, that would be in player notes. So, okay, so you've been traveling for more than 4 hours now. It was 2 hours, and then an hour fucking around, and then an hour down the path. So now it's time to rest. Or you can keep going. Would you like to rest, or would you like to keep going? Sorry, I'll copy paste the traveling in the group chat. So these are the same rules that we used when we were in the wilderness with the werewolf. So basically, this is the first day of your journey. You've got to cover up ground because he's ahead of you. So you can basically choose to forego your rests and just keep going. But if you fail the check, then you're gonna get some exhaustion. Basically, if you fail the Constitution roll, basically, you can rest and not risk any exhaustion whatsoever, or you can keep going, and then you have to do a Constitution saving throw. But the DC of it is going to change depending on the situation. The weather is good right now. You're on horseback, so you're going to be looking at a DC 10, 50% chance for you getting exhaustion or not. Actually,
I want to.
Go ahead.
I want to keep going. I don't want to make ourselves vulnerable unless we know we're on the right track.
What's the likelihood of us coming across a fantasy Circle K where we can buy fantasy sugar-free Red Bulls?
Let's load up.
Just asking, you know. I'm just asking.
Roll me a D100. Yeah, roll me a D100.
Might be some sugar cane we can chew on or something.
I'm serious. Roll me.
All I know is if you chew on the end.
I'm hearing roll me a D100. All right.
Wouldn't a fantasy Polar Pop go down smooth right now?
100! Is that 100? Or is that a 10?
That's a 10. That's a 10. You need a 10.
Ah.
Yeah, 00 would have been the 100.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All I know is if you chew on the inside of a white spruce, it tastes like peppermint.
You see a particularly fat squirrel. That is the random encounter that you get. You could kill it and eat it.
You ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
So, all right.
Sokka licks things off the cave wall and gets all messed up. Don't do it, man.
So, all right. So you guys are charging through. So everybody, give me a Constitution saving throw then, please and thank you.
What are we doing about
Just
this
regular?
fat squirrel?
You can eat him if you want.
Balgron probably picked him up just on a whim.
Give me an attack roll for Faldron.
I probably won't send Balgron chasing a squirrel into the woods. It's fine.
So,
What am I doing? Constitution saving throw?
Yep. DC is 10. Harbeck succeeds.
Yeah.
Crazy modifier.
Yoshi is.
Oh, I didn't. I got dead.
30. Strangely, for some reason you're having trouble keeping up to these mortals today. You get
Dude, I haven't rolled higher than a 6 all day.
Yeah, that's
Fucking dead.
Yeah, you're having a rough one, huh?
It's just been that kind of week, my guy.
Yeah, I hear you. I fucking hear you. Dan, I think you're. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't rolled yet.
I need to roll for, because also with you guys is Mr. Siegfried.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you
Have a Warcaster?
Yeah, but that's for saving throws, right?
Yep, yeah, this is a saving throw.
Wow. But the saving throws, maintaining conversation is what it is.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I think I have, because I have another one because I have it set to query, right? So when I click on it, I have Warcaster concentration advantage.
Gotcha.
Turn off. But then there's also another just advantage on con, but I don't know where it's coming from.
That's a really good question.
I'm just gonna roll a regular.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't know if that's actually it, and I don't want to.
No, you passed.
I mean,
anyways.
I'm gonna roll it at advantage because.
Yeah, you passed it. Where is our levels of exhaustion? It's here somewhere, I thought. I can't find it on the. I've never actually used exhaustion in 5 years of playing D&D. This is the first time. Where the fuck?
All right, I gotta figure out how to put that on my guy.
Yeah. Let me know if you figure it
I would not hold my breath, but I'll give it my bestest of shots.
Yeah, I don't know if they.
Proficiency. Advantage.
I have to imagine that, much like myself, Yoshi forgets that Siegfried is there. And every time he speaks, he's like, oh, holy shit, when did you get here? Should put a bell on you. Holy fuck.
What about conditions?
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah, it might be in conditions.
It says a condition is a state that is usually imposed by an attack or some sort of effect, such as a spell, a type of terrain, or some other magical or supernatural effect. For example, you might become frightened by a terrifying presence of a dragon,
Yeah,
or restrained by a spell that causes plants and vines.
Yeah, not that. Not that.
No, it's different.
Yeah. Where? Am I blind? Even on the old character sheet, I can't find exhaustion. I thought it was front and center here somewhere.
Can we control F it? Control F it. Oh, you can. How can I spell exhaustion? Exhaustion does not exist on the character sheet at the moment. I assume, how do you spell exhaustion?
EXAUSTI.
I have a master's degree and I still don't know how to do that. Yeah, no, exhaustion is definitely not on this page.
Okay. All right. So, in that case, because normally what it does is it does a bunch of shit. But what it's gonna do effectively for us is slow you down a little bit. So for the next leg, the next 4-hour block of travel, I need somebody to roll me.
Oh, it is. So if you go into condition, you hit the little thing. There's exhaustion all the way at the bottom. There's exhaustions level 1 through 6, and then a skull and crossbones.
Where is that? So conditions, you hit the gear.
Yeah, and then all the way scroll all the way down to the pop down.
There you go. Yep. So there you go. Okay, that's much easier. That's good.
And then it says exhaustion level 1 has the following effects: when you make a D20 test, the roll is reduced by 2.
Yeah.
And your speed is reduced by a number of feet equal to 5 times your exhaustion.
Gotcha.
See, I don't know if that. Yeah. So then under conditions, it says exhaustion 1.
Okay.
Look at me! I figured it out.
Good job. I still can't figure it out on Siegfried's sheet. I swear to God it was front and center here, but maybe not.
Oh, because you're probably using like an NPC sheet for him, right?
No, I actually made a character sheet for him.
Oh.
Because I'm extra like that. It's fine. I'll keep track of it. Yeah, and I'm not terribly familiar, but we'll definitely use 6th edition's rules for exhaustion. Because I know the 5th edition was bad, so they must have made it better. So, anywho, so who would like to? So I need 3 rolls. I need somebody to roll for weather. So somebody roll me a d20, and I need somebody to navigate, and I need somebody to do a straight luck. So a d20, survival or other kind of tracking or navigating check, and a d100.
I can do the tracking and navigating survival check.
Okay.
Wait, am I doing that with exhaustion though? Because I'm tired. So does that give me disadvantage? I'm the only one that has exhaustion, right?
Correct. It would appear so.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna sit on my ass and hang out while you guys figure out what you're gonna do.
Yoshi, you're pretty good at survival, right?
Okay, so when you make a d20 test, the roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level. Your speed reduced is equal to a number of 5.
By 5.
5 times so you're 5 foot slower, and you have a -2. You still have a pretty decent, you still probably have the best survival check out of anybody, even with that -2. But.
Oh really?
Probably. I could be wrong.
What's Yoshi's survival?
Getting back to it here now. Character sheet closed down, man.
I got a +4 in survival.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay.
Okay, so I would think Yoshi goes for it then. I'm gonna go die, and by that I mean I'm just gonna take a nap.
All right, Yoshi, you're on the trail.
Alright, so back survival. Yeah, I have a +4, so that's always buenos.
Okay.
Bueno. Mas bueno.
Okay.
Hey.
Sounds good. Okay. Did somebody do the D20 and the D100?
I'll do the D100.
Okay. Okay.
You go, Brad. Let it fly, dude.
Yeah.
Your dice are all black. I can't see anything. Check.
Mind control of
76.
that.
Nice. No, I think it was just the weird lighting.
And the D20? The D20 for weather?
I got it.
You got it? Okay. 9. Okay. Alright. Still appears to be clear.
Out
and
of
sunny.
nowhere comes a blizzard.
It's it. Appears to be clear and sunny. Everything looks good so far. Somebody give me a perception check.
I am not the guy for this.
I got it.
Nice. Okay. 19. All right. What the fuck? I gotta restart. Roll20 did not like what I was doing, apparently. But the music came
Plastic
on.
roll.
Yeah, Roll20. Fucking Roll20 doing Roll20 shenanigans again. Alright. Just bringing everybody online here. Can I get you guys sort your marching order, please and thank you.
Comfortably in the middle.
Up front.
Yoshi, why don't you go after Harbeck, but before Ludwig, and then Thuri and Faldron and I will take up. Well, Faldron and I will take up the back.
That is what I was thinking.
Tactical.
Okay. Is that
I have Joshua Giraffe stuck in my head now.
So we're good with that.
That was
Who did the perception check? Harbeck. So Harbeck, you're in front then?
Yeah.
Okay. Arrange yourselves. Are you all here? Did I move you? I did not.
Nope.
Sorry.
All good.
Sorry. There. Now you're here.
No, didn't realize we knew. Whoa, spooky. This looks like an ambush if I've ever seen one before.
No.
No. No, definitely not.
This is what this is also known as a kill box, is what this is.
I would do that.
This is a kill box.
I would do
Kill
that.
box is.
So, Harbeck, you come up over this slight knoll, and you notice the ground start to deepen. The path starts to deepen, but the level of the rocks around you stays the same. And you notice three things. As you're walking, you notice three things. You notice that The only thing that you can hear is the echoing of your own footsteps on the rocky path. The only thing that you feel, is the movement of the wind coming through the pass towards you. And the only thing that you see is movement to the left against that wind. Like a bush
To the left, to the left.
opposite of that wind. And just as you notice that, you hear something else. You hear a flutter of birds fly off from the left.
We're in danger.
I'm in danger.
Okay.
Target locked.
How would you like to proceed?
Does anyone have a localized damage spell that they can cast from range? A la Cloud of Daggers from my captured and imprisoned character.
Wait, who do you have captured and imprisoned?
Rayala, that guy. Remember him? Like 10 sessions?
Oh, yeah.
So
That guy whose freedom we didn't bargain for at all?
Yeah, Cloud of Daggers.
What are
Isn't he?
you? What is Harbeck doing, Brad? Is he walking back to the group? Because you're about 10 feet ahead of everybody else. Are you like stopping and then backing up slowly, or what are you doing?
I'm stopping. I'm backing up slowly, turning around to like halt them and whisper to them, ask if anyone has,
Cloud of
if anyone
Daggers.
can damage the bush.
It's the bush. Hell yeah.
Yeah, damaging the bush. Damage my bush.
Bush needs to be damaged.
Fucked up.
It could be full of innocent toddlers.
True. Or it could be something that's going to try and eat our face. Also that.
It could be bunnies.
It could be funny.
But I perceive danger.
I'd like to imagine it's like a Mr. Poopy Butthole style character where he's just like, oh, I'm just a silly little guy and hiding in the bush. You guys look scary. Oh, jeez, the daggers all over. Oh, man.
I could try and surprise out of the bush things that are in the bush. If you're afraid to hurt things.
Yo, someone chuck a rock. Harbeck, throw a rock.
I'm gonna take the rock, look for nods of agreement or disapproval.
Yeet.
Ludwig doesn't want to use a spell slot to kill something that may be harmless.
Try something. Just brace yourselves, I guess.
But rock is free.
Yeah, this is also free.
Oh, if you got a free spell, that's fine.
Yeah, it's my cantrips.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So what are you doing with your
And
cantrip?
yeah, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm gonna cause the tremors in the ground for 1 minute, like under that bush.
Under this bush, the one that he saw moving?
Under the bush.
I'm gonna
Under the bush.
So what it says, if you take a look, it's just, you could cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. There's no size restriction. There is fucking nothing. So I'll make
Make the whole earth shake.
I'm gonna make like a fairly large area around that bush just fucking tremor for a full 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Like that.
Right there? Okay.
Right there. This is all gonna tremor for fucking 1 minute.
That's a long ass minute, man.
Um,
Oh, man, it was nice.
suddenly, suddenly,
Oh shit! There's a dude.
I can't see it. It's under the dice.
apparently
He's like,
Oh.
he's a.
misinterpreting your tremors as the signal for start the ambush. A giant stone troll shoves a rock down, which harmlessly falls in front of Harbeck.
Ah, see, kill box. Got
Oh
it.
no, it's Kevin O'Leary.
And a giant stone troll lands with a mighty thud immediately in front of you. Roll initiative, folks.
Do the initiative count.
Yeah. I don't think.
Roll.
Hold on. Let me. I don't think it's. Yeah, it's too bad. Combat Master is broken.
It works.
Roll
If you hit
for
escape
initiative.
now while you have your roll pulled, it cancels it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't just roll it for shit. Whoa,
No.
that's not good.
Okay. Where is?
Man, I literally have not rolled above a 6. We might die, guys, just so you know. And if we do, it's likely entirely my fault.
Where is my turn order?
Why did 2 rolls came out? Take my first roll. That's honest.
Turn order. There it is. Okay. Okay. Your first roll was a 5.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. There we go. Okay.
Let me do it. I don't know.
Yeah. It did. Let's see how he did on initiative.
Take
Oh my
it
God.
from me.
I rolled a 16.
Well, I'm gonna get fucking smacked so hard before I can retaliate.
Won't let
To
you.
get
Wait a minute.
slapped to the back of the line.
You got it, Harbeck. I can. Oh no, he's at 13.
Dang, snipers.
We're in danger. Ba-dum, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Ba-ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da.
Yeah, I love getting shot twice and slapped into the fucking ground before I can miss my double-handed axe swing.
But we're only fighting one guy. He doesn't have 9 attacks.
Okay.
Sniper,
Yeah,
sniper, sniper.
Do you know there are snipers?
There's
Brad's like, there's always snipers. Oh no, there is one in a tree. See him. He blended in really
You
good.
see him?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see one in the tree.
So
Am I supposed to
there's
forget
gonna
he exists?
be and then just as the stone troll drops, and hits the ground, arrows start to fly over you. So there's gonna be a few here. The first one is gonna actually go at the closest character to him, and that is Siegfried.
I'm not.
Oh
in the
shit, that was almost me.
Yep.
I'm not in the initiative order.
You're not in the initiative order.
Get wrecked, son.
I rolled a 16.
16.
Can you try to just make sure you select your character and then roll it again, and it'll change it to a 16.
I did. A second ago.
Yeah, I know. Without Combat Master made my life a lot easier. While you're doing that, so he.
I'm there now.
Yeah. So.
Does the troll let out a battle cry? And if so, can you do it?
Run, 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 run.
Basically, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next shot is gonna go past Siegfried towards Faldron.
No, my pup.
Ooh, what's that? Yeah,
That's what I can
that
see.
hits 21 hits. I'm assuming. So.
My puppy.
So 1d.
Yeah, it's
An extra 1d6 damage. That's my dice.
My puppy.
So he takes a total of 12 damage.
Ouch.
And then he is
That's no fun.
to the
Can I-
bottom layer. Okay.
My pups.
All right. Let's see who's next. I believe that is, yeah, that's another sniper, and then another shot is gonna go. This one's gonna go towards Ludwig, which is the closest character to him. Ooh, 18. Does that hit?
100%.
Okay. All right. Ah, whoops. Whoopsies. Let's do our damage.
Are they in like a surprise round?
No, they just rolled really well on initiative. Their first guy got advantage because he set it off. Or sorry, the troll got advantage on initiative, and then everybody else. We're doing 6th edition surprise rolls. It's just they happen to roll really good on initiative, and you guys did not. So
Didn't.
yeah.
I mean, I rolled a 16.
Yeah. No, they rolled really good.
Nice.
So I believe, yeah. So what's your dex modifier, Ludwig?
Me?
Yeah.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Your
I have a plus
modifier?
8 to initiative.
Yeah, your modifier is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, I guess my dex. Yeah, my dex. Hang on. Yeah, my dex is +3, but I mean plus 8 to initiative because I have alert.
Oh, you have alert. Okay. So okay.
I think,
So
let me
yeah, I
double
think
check.
you go. So yeah, you're up. Okay, so that one hit. The one that hit you, so he does a total of 4 piercing damage plus an extra 5. So 9 piercing damage to you, Ludwig. And I'm going to change the music because this is not nearly dramatic enough. Because we are now officially in a battle.
Yeah, we're about to get our asses handed to us.
So
No, you're about to get my ass handed to you by an ogre.
I'd rather you keep your ass and we figure out a new plan.
yeah, it is. Yep, it is currently Ludwig's go. And then the next player character that's up is Yoshi.
I am going to cast.
Wait, did Ludwig go?
He's going.
I'm
He's thinking.
about to, yeah, I'm going now.
Oh, I see. Next character is
Because I used to have the
I'm very-
class, I used to do it like you would get like a green circle if you're next.
Yeah.
So I'm just
If you click on the like in the turn order, if you hit sort, it
Yep.
puts everything in.
Yep. Yeah, it is. So it's you, and then there's another goblin after you, and then it's the ogre, and then another goblin, and then Yoshi. So yeah, so you because you have a higher dex than the goblin, that's why you went first. He rolled the exact same as you with 16, but you beat him in the tie. Yeah, like I said, they rolled really, like, all of them rolled the lowest that they rolled in initiative. The second lowest they rolled was a 12, the lowest they rolled was a 7, so they did super well. So you should be able to see over here. So when the arrow from the snipers hits, they you're able to see them. So these two, you're able to see. They both hit.
Cast this at the ogre dude.
Raven Feeblement. Con save?
Yeah,
Constitution save throw, yeah.
it's a DC 15.
He rolls an 8. I don't know why it's always rolling advantage for him.
So target was on fail. Target has disadvantage on strength base. It's anything strength based, they have disadvantage on.
Anything strength based? So like his
Yeah.
attacks, anything?
Yeah, and on a failed save, the target has disadvantage on
Strength based D20 test, so grapples and that kind of thing. Gotcha. And how much damage?
Nothing.
No damage.
Nothing. It's a nerf.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Strength
So
based
he
D20.
has
Okay.
disadvantage, and then it loses 1d8 from all damage rolls from all damage.
Okay. Just 1d8 from its damage rolls. Okay, cool. Save the end of each of its turns, ending the spell on a success. Okay. That's your action.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to do?
These guys are higher up from us, right?
Correct. It's about, so each level of rocks, so that's about 10 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, and then these are closer to 30, 30, this one up here is 40, 30, 40.
So I was asking for the group.
Sure.
Are we supposed to be able to see these guys?
You should be able to see two of them.
Because I can see two of them on the
Yeah.
left, and I can see one of them in the tree up past the ogre.
I think
See one.
I don't
Like
see one.
in the bushes where the trees have fallen down.
Does that have a red circle around it?
Yeah.
Hit refresh. You're seeing an old token that I deleted.
Hold on, floating.
I guess they're
Oh, it's not my
becoming
turn.
visible.
So you guys keep going. Let's wait for this to load up.
I'm moving kind of close to the rocks there.
Okay.
Ah, look, he's gone. Yeah, because that should give shelter, right? If we tuck ourselves in under there.
That is my turn.
Yeah, it would give. I'm just trying to think about this. Yeah, it would neutralize it would neutralize their advantage because right now they had you out in the open, so now it would be just a straight. And they would have to extend themselves by coming closer and down. So it's a good.
Yeah, because there's nowhere they hit us from there, right?
No, yeah, it's just there's no line of sight. It's impossible. You're effectively under the effect of full cover to the left and half cover to 45 and zero cover to 90. So if they're directly above you, they can shoot you in the top of the head.
Shoot straight there.
But otherwise, they'd be either 2/3 cover or half cover or full cover. Sorry.
How deep are we into this chasm? Because the map kind of cuts off.
Yeah, it's like like I said, it's about 40 feet to the very top echelon of the rocks, and then 30, 20, 10, roughly. So.
Right, so they're about 20 feet up above us.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put blue marks on stones that are 10 feet. So I'll do blue, green, purple for 10, 20, 30. So here's blue. 10, 10, and then green is going to be 20, so 20s are going to be this one, and 30 is going to be this one, and then 40 is going to be
40 is all the way up
magenta.
there.
It's going to be up there and up there. Does that make sense? Is everyone good with that?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Semi-tactical. It's a decent scramble. It's a decent scramble up the way.
It's done my turn.
Yeah, that's your turn? Okay. Alright, which one is that? It's that guy. Oh. Oh, sorry, I fucked up. called witch hunters, which is hilarious. Okay, so I actually already rolled this guy's attack, and he had hit, but that was before you moved. So now he would have to move, which would make him unhidden, and then he's gonna have to roll again.
This guy that hit me.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I went out of turn. I'm sorry. I didn't see you in the turn order because I didn't have it sorted at that time. So he's gonna roll again. It's another sniper. It's gonna be a straight roll. Yeah, 9 misses. So if you had any damage, take it off. And that was. So he can. Yeah, he still has 10 feet of movement, so he's gonna move on back. Alright. And now it is the ogre's turn. So he has disadvantage on strength checks, but he doesn't know that. So he's gonna come and he's gonna try to hit Mr. Harbeck with his great club. 12 hit.
No.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Is it I thought that was just strength checks, not necessarily strength attacks. Double check.
Strength-based D20 test?
Tests.
What the fuck is a test?
I think tests is abilities. I think. Because if it says attack rolls, it means attack rolls. It would say tests and attack rolls if it meant attack rolls. I think it just means that. This music is way too good. I gotta turn it down a little bit more. For bonus action, I don't think. I believe grapple is an action, correct? Or did they change that?
I have no idea.
You know what? Fuck it. This troll is going to try to grapple you, but he's going to have disadvantage on the roll. Harbeck?
I'm looking it up. Yeah, you're right. It is like a strength check.
Yeah. So, can you give me a strength roll? Harbeck?
Just regular strength.
Yep. That's how we do grapples. 3 sets of rules.
Is this a saving throw for me?
I think it's just a strength check.
Okay. Well, we can just add the additional modifier if you find it. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a strength check.
that's fine.
Yeah, 21. You fine. So the stone troll swings at you, and then you see it coming. You duck underneath it, and it hunks in the ground. And then he comes up with his spare hand and he tries to grab you. But you see, for some reason, there's a purplish energy. You can see it pulsating through his bicep and around up through his arm, and you're able to dodge it. Because otherwise, he would have had you. So that disadvantage did make the difference in that. Now we have another that's gonna try and hit closer to him is Siegfried. Do it. Gets advantage. Piercing. Okay, Yoshi, you're up. Okay, I'm not mic'd in, so just bear with me. I'm gonna go grab another drink.
How tall is this stone boy?
Ogre or the wall?
The stone ogre.
Tall.
With the option. I don't want to leave Harbeck all by himself to get the shit kicked out of him again.
No, I think the two of you, if the two of you
Hang up.
yeah, you
Hang up
two,
on
you
him.
could.
And we're back.
I'm wondering if I can use Faldron to like.
He's about 9 feet tall. Roughly 9 feet tall. Like again, reminder that our the token size is their area of control, not necessarily their actual size. But yes, it's around 9 feet tall.
So, weird fact, I was just checking out the jukebox, and is this song called Hex by Dance with the Dead?
Absolutely is. Yeah, Liam's
Weirdly
got some
enough,
absolute bangers that he's been hiding from me. I lost half an hour just going through music. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Weirdly enough, this band and myself, we follow each other on Instagram.
That's awesome. I feel like you and Liam would be best friends. Like, literally.
Yeah, I have a separate Instagram account that's somewhat secret where I create Dark Synthwave and just post it under a different name.
Nice.
Somehow this band started following me, and I started following them.
Nice.
I just thought that was weird.
That's pretty cool. That's honestly pretty cool. All right, so decide what you're doing.
Yeah. Yep. Let's get the old character Rooney sheet. So I'm not leaving her back alone. I'm gonna first order of business is I'm gonna pop a fighting spirit.
Awesome.
So and that's gonna give me 1d6 temporary hit points. Yep, so 6 temps. It's showing the 6 temporary hit points on my character sheet. It's not showing it under my character. Is that commonplace now with the new system?
That's weird. 6.
Yeah, 6 temp.
Okay, I just fixed it. I think.
It's on my character sheet, so I can hack it, but it's just not showing up under Yoshi like my token.
Yeah, there's been problems. There's definitely been problems.
It's not like I said. I can keep track of my own. It's not a big deal. I just want to make sure that it was working the way it should.
Here we go. I got it. There. That should work. There. Got it now? You should. Yeah, it should be. I'll put the bar on though. Oh, it doesn't let me put the bar on if I set it to the attribute that it is. So see and edit. Yeah.
So I know this next question, it might seem silly, but and I know there's probably a feat or some sort of ability that can be tied to this.
Sure.
With my attacks, can I target a specific area of this very large blob man?
What would you like to do? Just describe it for me, and then we'll sort it up from there.
Okay, so plan after I just pop my fighting spirit to give me proficiency on all attacks. I'm going to use both swords like I normally do, but I'm going to go for the left leg, and then I'm going to use my action surge, and then I'm going to go right for the other leg.
So you want to come around behind him so that you get a flank?
Yeah.
All right.
And go for the backs.
Yep. Try to cut out his knees from the back. Awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's just to restrict, if possible, restrict his movement from getting to the squishier member of our party. Me and Harbeck can just get the shit kicked out of us.
Okay. If you
Love it.
If you hit both attacks, I'm gonna count him as crippled.
Okay.
And half his speed, effectively. If you hit both attacks.
Okay.
Roll with advantage because remember you got to be diametrically opposed, so you got to be here or here or here.
So just go ahead and move my token to that spot then and count as my movement.
Make sure you have the movement for it though. Calculate your movement.
My movement.
About, about 30 feet.
Yeah, he's got 35. He gets a little extra. Actually, yeah, no, you would only have 30 because you wouldn't have your second sword out yet. You can draw one for free, and then your attack can be your second one, right? Because you can draw one for free, and then because that's why you get the quick draw with your samurai swords. All right, yeah, so you can make it to here then.
Okay. All right, where she's gonna jump. And would I be like for both swords? Would I just be starting with my katana, or would I go with the extra attack first?
Start with your katana. Well, so you can choose which sword you want to draw and which one you want to open up with. It's up to you.
I'll probably just open up the katana, just simplicity of it.
And you would get advantage on the roll because you're straight up.
My God. Okay.
Nice. Roll me some damage, boy.
Alright. And with the fighting spirit on this, I do see my damage is 1d8 plus 4. Would that be adjusted due to fighting spirit?
So let me take a quick look. I know I wrote it all down, but I can't remember exactly offhand what we changed with fighting spirit.
Yeah. Also, I feel like the old character sheets, I know we've all said this, they just seemed a little more...
The old character sheets were easier to customize, for sure.
Yeah.
They were easier to like manage too. Like,
yeah.
see.
They're easier in combat, that's for sure. Because sometimes now you're clicking between multiple tabs to kind of get to where you need to be for what you're trying to do.
Okay, so as a bonus action on your turn, you can give yourself a flat bonus to all of your attacks equal to your proficiency bonus until the end of your turn. So in other words, this stacks with advantage. You can be rolling with advantage and an extra +3. So even if you rolled like an 8, it would actually be an 11 and you would hit. So that's your benefit of your fighting spirit. So the new two-hand combat, because you have 2 light weapons, you can make a bonus action. Your bonus action attack is for free. So you get your bonus action, which you used already, and then you get basically a free attack, essentially.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And then
And am I just rolling straight damage? No advantage on this?
Yeah, so you've already hit with your advantage, so yeah, just roll your damage, yeah. 9 damage. Well done. Now give me your Wazakashi. Is it Wazakashi or Wakazashi?
Wakazashi. I was saying Wakazashi for literal years, and then when I started playing this campaign with you, and we went through everything about the character together that time, I was like, oh, I'm the biggest idiot ever. I'm like the guy that says, gracias at the Mexican restaurant, like that kind of a deal.
Gracias.
I love a good gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias. Thank you. Can I get more of these taquitos? Thanks. Gracias. Anyway.
All right. Yeah. Let's see some Wakazashi. Because that's your new one, correct? What does it do?
One hit finesse when making attack with the finesse weapon.
Yeah. So you add a +3 to that, so that's a 17 that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh.
Did I not? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage on that. I know I gave you something, but I think it's you get a free. That's what it is. When you kill something, you get a free half your movement and a free attack with your Wakazashi.
Yeah.
I remember what it is, but I don't know where it's written down. All right, so another 10 damage. Well done. Nice turn. So he is effectively. Ooh, we have some nice new effects here. Yeah, so it is going to be it's Thuri's turn next. So well done, sir. So he's effectively crippled because you. So would you like to describe how this all looks?
Yeah. So Yoshi's gonna do the head down borderline Naruto run. I'm gonna flank around from his right side, come up from the back, draw the katana, swipe clean across the ankle of his left blubbery leg, and then with the Wakazashi, sprint to the other side and swipe that one as well. And he is going to scream like a little girl and drop, come up to his knees.
Enfeebled.
It won't let me put it on the center. There. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what? We're gonna call it different. We're gonna call him. He's prone for next turn. How's that sound? So everybody gets advantage on the attacks against him.
Golf swing's always going to be a little to the left after this fight.
Okay. How do I need to stop the animation? No, there we go. I can pause it. This is pretty cool. I don't know if Liam bought this, but if people haven't paid yet, make sure you do, because he's been doing some good shit lately. Fuck's sakes. Stupid thing. Anyways, Thuri, what are you doing, bud? He's enfeebled and prone at the moment.
Trying to figure out how big my Faldron is.
He's large. He's that big.
So, would you say he's like 10 feet long?
So again, their size is their area of control. So, you know the direwolves from Game of Thrones? He's about that big. He's about that tall at the back, and about I'd say 7 feet long, 6-7 feet long, roughly.
So my question is,
Yes.
can he, hypothetically, if Faldron moved to here, right? Could Thuri use him to climb up here? Like, basically climb up his back?
I would give you advantage on the athletics check to climb the wall. Yes.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay. Yep.
So
Because yeah, Faldron goes. His movement is on your turn. Yeah, his movement's before your turn, and then you can tell him to attack afterwards if you want. Yep. 100%.
Yeah, at my special action, bonus action is his attack, but his movement occurs at the same time.
Gotcha.
What am I looking at? Acrobatics? What did you say it was? Athletics?
I'm thinking.
Or acrobatic?
I'm thinking generally athletics is. You know, why don't you describe it to me? How does this look? And then we'll decide if it's athletics or acrobatics, and if you stick the landing.
I literally just imagine Thuri like climbing on basically the shoulders of Faldron, and then Faldron just kind of like leaning up his hind feet to as high as he can on the rock, so that Thuri's chest is basically, at that point, it should be, if not right at the cliff, if not higher than that.
So he'd be like something like he would grab Faldron's fur and then like backflip up and on, something like that.
Not. He wouldn't have to backflip. He'd basically like. You ever do that in high school where you like put your hands on your friend's shoulders and like hopped over his neck?
Yes.
Fucking leapfrog.
Yeah. So okay. So I guess my question is: are you doing this with speed, or are you doing this with raw strength? was speed, speed and skill. I would count it as I would count that as agility. So yeah, roll. It sounds fairly agile.
It sounds acrobatic enough
It
to
sounds
me,
acrobatic.
more than athletic.
Give me acrobatics. Give me acrobatics. The wording's pretty muddy on those, anyways.
Acrobatics with advantage, you said?
Yes.
Didn't do it.
Didn't do it.
It only did a normal one.
Well, just roll it.
Brad,
again.
their thing doesn't work. I hit escape and it didn't do shit.
Roll it again.
Oh yeah, it didn't work for me either. It just didn't look like it rolled,
Really?
but it did roll.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so all right. So. I think we gotta take the 10 on that. I will say you make it, but you're gonna take 1d6 damage.
Sure.
Because with
see.
acrobatics, you're flipping and you're going with speed. If you miss it, you're gonna tunk. With athletics, you're dunk, 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 dunk. You have less risk.
Why is my-
of actually falling.
Why is my best roll on damage I received to my fucking dome?
For yourself? Yeah, that's mildly funny. Remember what I was looking up now? Okay, go ahead.
And now I'm going to send an arrow across the canyon at green buddy over here.
Yeah. So, yep. Okay. Which one?
The green one with the blue. The green one with the blue. The one who's in line with Ludwig. Yeah, that one.
Yep. Sure. Yeah, he's back up against a cliff face. Wide open shot. Let's see it.
I'm gonna, when this loads, I'm gonna use a sharpshooter because my rolls are so good. I hope this isn't with advantage now.
Yeah, so it's yeah, that'd be a straight roll, no advantage there. 9.
Can I roll again? Fuck you dead, man.
Yeah, oh man, you're having a rough night. Jeez, man, that sucks. Yeah, it's
9 -5 because of sharpshooter, isn't it? Or is it?
Yeah. That's baked in.
Yeah, I'm not hitting fucking nothing, dude.
Yeah. So now you do have an extra attack, remember? So you can try again.
I can try again.
You also have your
So,
your bonus actions, your hunter's mark, for example. I think you can do that as a bonus action, can't you? Your enhanced hunter's mark should be around there somewhere.
Actions.
So next up is going to be Harbeck.
I only have command primal companion as my bonus actions.
Okay. I thought. Let me just look at your stuff for a second. But yeah, go. Yeah, if you want to attack again, go ahead.
Hunter's mark is an effect name. It's under effect name.
Sorry.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, so your enhanced hunter's mark. I'm sure we put that down.
Did it roll finally? Or did it not again?
I heard it.
Oh no, it definitely did. I rolled a fucking 7 this time instead. Guys, I'm out. You guys play, man. I ain't doing shit tonight. Fuck me, dead. So I'm not gonna hit diddly squat, and I'm just gonna move Faldron back under
Are you
the
sure the
cover.
hunter's mark isn't a bonus action? I thought it was.
I don't know. It on my
Yeah,
on my
no,
thing,
it is a bonus
it's
action.
under-
100%. So if you look in your features and traits, favored enemy. So favored enemy, hit that. That's your extra stuff. So you can
I see.
So you get a certain amount of free uses per day. So you can expend an additional use of your hunter's mark to enhance with one of the following abilities. You can do any of these things. I'm not advocating for you to do any of these.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything now, but
Yeah.
it's good to read.
I believe the bottom one is out of date. Let me double check my notes, okay?
Yep. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Faldron back to the edge of the cliff, on the other side,
All right.
and I'm gonna call that. Well, I do have with my bonus action. Can I hide with my cloak that I should still have?
Yes.
Where's
you
that
can. Yeah, you absolutely can. Give me a stealth check.
Hold on. Just regular.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me.
Oh man.
I mean, I get +8. I get +8 because it's thing, but it's still a fucking 4.
So, did they change anything for stealth checks? Do you remember, Dan? I think they did change it, didn't they?
Yeah, its stealth is all different now too.
Yeah. Just give me a second. We'll resolve that in a second.
I mean, it doesn't matter until someone attacks me.
Yeah. Hide action. DC 50. Yeah, so you have to pass a 15. Yeah, or behind 3 gross. Yeah. Okay. So you need to pass a DC 15. So you did not pass, unfortunately. Okay.
Nope.
So then, out of the ether. Let's see, what's this movement? So coming basically across, and then now at this point he'd be unhidden. Across and then jumping down directly behind you. So Ludwig, what you hear and you see a goblin, particularly bulkier and heavier and wielding a large sword, and he lands behind you. I believe that's all he can do. Okay, yep, that's all he can do for now. Because, yeah, he effectively, yep, he dashed, so he's there. Okay, Harbeck, your turn, buddy.
Woo!
Finally, I know. We're all rusty.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. So, with him being...
Sorry, go ahead.
With him being prone, if I move away from him, does he still get an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Or is it at least with disadvantage?
It's with disadvantage,
yeah. Okay.
You get advantage
well,
when you attack against him now, because he's on the fucking ground.
Chop his fucking head
yeah,
off.
but I see a problem elsewhere that I'd like to maybe help with.
Alright. So, hey, 100% up to you.
And Yoshi is obviously capable of handling this. So I'm gonna move away and head over here. And if you wanna check on that big ol'
Yep.
what's happening?
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Alright, so we're gonna roll some damage, and we're gonna take 1d8 off of it. So, potentially nothing. Oh, I forgot to... Hold on, I forgot to roll his, okay. I forgot to roll his check at the end of his turn. What's the DC again? 15, Dan? Okay.
For hiding?
For the enfeeblement.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Con 15, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if it still is applied. Yes, it is. So he attempts to hit you. And it should have hit you. But for some reason, again, that purplish energy coursing through his arm, purplish blue energy coursing through his arm, you're able to see the club coming towards your ankle and then just like to hurdle step over it. And it does 0 damage to you.
All right. So I make it here. I think we all know who's about to get hurt.
Sure.
You about to rage?
I'm about to rage, and boom. What's the new mechanic? I get advantage because we're flanking now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Okay. Rage, I'll just post it for the sake of it and uncheck one. And it's gonna be
Touchdown brings me round again to.
Looks like you're passing out, man.
What is it? Sorry, I'm doing other stuff too. Rage. Oh yeah, so yeah, you
It's
can choose.
rage.
You can choose your different rages now. So
Yeah. I think because our big guy is already quite nerfed. I'm gonna go rage jam. What duration? What are the fucking versions of rage? Where did I keep them? Are they here? No, it's just the same thing.
yeah, it should be under Totem Warrior. Check Totem Warrior.
Oh, it's way down there. Totem Warrior. Totem Warrior.
I gotta pee. I'm gonna be away from the microphone, but carry on.
Did I? Where'd you go? Totem Warrior.
Oh, Ludwig needs to go to bed. It's Joshua Giraffe, dude. It got you. Melted your brain.
Just
Imagine Ludwig how tired he was from the new job, which is completely fucking valid.
Oh, yeah.
Any new job, you're just
I
like,
think in the decent time.
all
Did
right.
this all disappear from my sheet?
Give me a second. I'll see if I can help you find it.
Rage
I know
extra
we're all getting
attack.
used to our new character sheets. It's like we're starting over from scratch.
Oh, Path of the Wilds. There it is.
Path of Wilds.
Rage of the Wilds. Rage of the Wilds. Yeah. Resistance to every damage except that shit. You can take the disengage or dash. That would have been good to know a second ago, but it was fine. Raise active your allies of an attack against any. Ooh, any enemy viewers within 5 feet of you. Well, I'm not going to be getting within 5 feet of those snipers probably, so we're going to go Path of the Bear. Resistance to every damage type except.
Keep in mind, just so you're aware, because I know it's something we haven't talked about. The dash actions also apply to climbing and jumping and all manner of alternative forms of movement.
Yeah, I'm going to be an eagle then.
Yeah, because you fought these goblins before, and they haven't done anything other than regular damage to you.
Yes. So, I mean, that's why I was going to pick bear, but I mean, if this is going to help me climb,
And the thing is,
take the eagle.
yeah, if you're, again, background knowledge, because you're a dwarf, I believe they still get poison resistance, correct? The only real thing you have
Yes.
to deal with is poison. So, you're kind of well
Right.
equipped already. Just a,
Yeah.
just a friendly hint, because it's our first go with these new characters. Or maybe second go. Maybe second? I can't remember.
That is. Well, if Harbeck can dash up a cliff when he's on the path of the eagle, he's gonna know that. That's not something. That's just the player not knowing it.
Exactly.
Character knows it.
Character knows it. Exactly. Exactly. Dan looks like a mad scientist right now. He's ready to go. He's ready
It is 5 to 11 as well.
Making his moves. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I am doing a great axe swing.
Okay. Great axe swing or battle axe swing?
Great axe.
Great axe. Going for the great axe.
Great
Sure.
axe. Yeah.
Let me see it. 18's good. Yeah. Roll damage. 14. Yes, sir. Nice. Nicely done. Yeah. So you come up and you see this. The spine cleaver has got his sword and he's getting ready to attack Ludwig. And you see the wide open opportunity. You grab your axe and you just
Time cleaver.
bury him and bury it into him.
Fuck.
Yep. That's what they're called. This is MCDM goblins. They're a little different. Yeah, that's that. It is very effective. You could see him. He felt every bit of that axe in his back. Good turn, sir. I'm assuming that is it, or you have additional. That's additional movement if you want.
Yeah. So I really haven't. I guess I would first have to. Because how far did I move to get here? 15
Yeah.
of my. How much? 40. I'm fast.
Yeah, you're fast now. 40? Oh, that's
So.
right. Remember I made you that offer?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna take that or nah?
I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
Yeah. Super fast dwarves, canonically accurate, super fast dwarves. I love it. Just kidding, I don't. Body mechanics are a thing. Anyways.
Can I? So with the Path of the Eagle, like, how does that affect? Like, can I like get up here with another 15?
Yeah.
I have
So you basically have
25
80
feet left.
feet of movement altogether. So you used 15. You have 75 feet. I would count that as that is difficult terrain. You would need to pass an athletics or acrobatics check to do it. And if you fail, you will either, depending on how much you fail, you'll either fall flat or you'll make it in. With
Do an athletics
let's-
check.
Yeah. Okay.
Get up to this first level here.
Sure, yeah. It's only 10 feet. 10 feet up, which counts as 20 feet vertical. So, yeah, you got plenty of it. So,
I think, should I set it to query? Because if I leave it on automatic, it's probably going to give me advantage.
good question. No. Yeah, go ahead. You will take an opportunity attack to do that, though. Right past him, right?
Yeah,
With that?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Wait, why am I clicking that? Do you want to roll the disengaging ouchie first?
The
Yeah.
opportunity attack.
Before I actually move and we find out if I fall on my ass?
Yep.
Last time you did fall on a bog.
Disengaging ouchie.
Disengaging ouchie. Moving on.
17 hit.
It does.
Okay. 13 slashing damage.
Ouchie, big ouchie.
Half.
Ouchie.
Slashing.
So it rounds up, so 7,
Rounds down.
6. Okay. Let's see. This does. 'Tis but a scratch. I'm measuring. I want to roll. Where'd you go? Was doing that. Oh! Select how you want to roll.
Got it.
Rage strength advantage.
Ruh.
Roll.
He's berserker.
Oh yeah, you would have advantage on the strength check. 'Cause yeah, it's a strength. You're raging. You'd have advantage on the strength check. You don't need it. You're fine. All right. You still have more movement if you want.
So that was 15, and then 15
which counts
But
as 30.
is
you're-
30, so it's
you're at
45, so I
45.
can
You still have
go.
30 feet of movement. You use it, yeah. 35 to that, so 15 plus, yeah.
I really just want to go here.
25 feet, or 15 feet of movement, yeah. Yep, go ahead.
Is that more difficult terrain? Do I need to? Because it's another level up, I think.
No, it's
from
the same
here to
level.
here.
It's the same level.
Oh,
You're just
okay.
skirting around.
All right.
That's
Well,
fine.
this is where I am.
Yep.
I'm in front of the green guy.
So you're pinning him. Yep. Perfect.
Yeah. Ludwig, I hope that attempted murder was enough to give you a chance here.
Well, did we roll for Siegfried? Fuck, I forgot to roll for Siegfried. Hold on.
Yeah, Siegfried's just been hanging out.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna go help Allie with a fitted sheet while you do that. Be right
Sure,
back.
yeah, 100%.
Unless everyone's gone when I get back.
Might have to do some heavy retconning. Yes, we will. Oh, god damn it.
I have to take off in the next couple of
Next
minutes.
couple of minutes. Okay. We'll play until your turn, and then we'll stop.
Sure.
If that works.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Dan's ready to die as well. So,
Seeing as I've been up since 4 a.m., yeah, I can't argue with that.
yeah.
Well, who wrote butts on the screen?
So, when this
The guy is
goblin...
way too fucking tired to be alive.
Some slight retconning. So when this goblin came to hit Ludwig, Siegfried is going to make a pistol shot at him. Oh, wow. Balls. Yeah, he's dead as a fucking doornail. He's so dead. Yeah, he's so dead. Yeah.
God, I wasted all that time trying to shoot at that dude.
Yeah.
Siegfried's he's got to prove his worth after he just got shit talked in
Wow.
front of like his
True.
higher ups.
Sure.
Yeah, so he's super dead. He's super dead. 30. With that being said, would that have changed?
Oh,
what
it's
you did?
okay. It happened.
You could have taken shots.
No, it happened. It happened.
You could have taken shots.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which goblin I was shooting at, really.
You were shooting at a goblin, right? That's fair.
Yeah, it's all good.
Hopefully it didn't change what Harbeck would do, but yeah, he's super dead. Okay.
He's super dead.
Yeah, like
He's super Omega Giga dead.
basically.
Good,
Because,
good.
yeah, because we're at the top of the round. That was Harbeck's go. We're top of the round now. Now it's Siegfried's go again. So Siegfried, being the badass motherfucker that he is going to come up and do some sword parlay with this spine cleaver. Yeah, because he uses Crimson Right on his pistol. So he's going to use his rapier against this spine cleaver. That's going to miss because he is a 2 and 3, so he gets an extra attack. So, in this game, because this is a rule I disagree with in D&D, if the two classes that you have give you extra attack, and you have enough classes to get extra attack when you add them together, you get extra attack. Because if you can't double it up, that means it's cumulative till 1, is my opinion on it. Because he is a multi-class, a blood hunter and fighter, which both have access to extra attack, so he gets that second attack. Ignore the fire, 8 piercing. Pretty good. Alright. There. Woo. Spine Cleaver's having a rough day. Okay.
Hoorah!
Then is So he's gonna take a shot at Offtar. He's gonna come up to here and then take a shot at Offtar. Siegfried.
The hell happened? Everybody's dead.
Yeah, so we had to do some heavy retconning because I forgot to add Siegfried to the initiative order. And then he hit a fucking 23 in damage with his pistol. Just unloaded on that goblin and destroyed him. So that goblin is now dead, and now he's working on the spine cleaver. So that... he does have a height advantage. Yeah, I think I'll take the advantage on that. That's fair. So 6 piercing damage, and he's not hidden, so yeah, 6 piercing damage. Siegfried, tanking some shots for you. And then he's gonna move back and attempt to hide. Check. And he does it. Alright. So here is going to move up to here and attack Fall Drawn. So that's 25 feet. Sorry. This guy is there. It's maximum movement. Okay. Not hidden. Short bow. Attack. The 21 hit Faldron.
Yeah, I want to say yes.
7 piercing damage to Faldron. And then he...
Armor class of 13 PB.
Yes, 13, so plus proficiency bonus, so that's 16. So your proficiency bonus is 3. So basically, Faldron gets stronger as you get stronger. So he's going to move 5 feet
Right.
away, because that's all he's got. And then, so that's boom. And then we got this one here, who is dead. And it is Ludwig's turn.
Dissonant Whisper.
Dissonant Whispers. On who?
So it's actually 3 dice on. Let's see here. Wait, it's right fucking next to me.
One's right next to you.
And it's a 3rd level.
Oh, sorry. Before you do anything, the top of the round, you guys hear something. You hear another rustling of steps. And
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. I should rewatch those. And off the white father machines.
Yeah, still gonna use dissonant whispers on Buddy next to me.
Okay.
DC 15 Wisdom.
DC 15 Wisdom. Spine Cleaver. Wisdom saving throw. Yes, so.
I have a feeling he passed.
No, he misses 14. He doesn't get advantage on it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So that is... nine psychic damage. Yeah.
9 psychic damage.
Yeah, and
And
let's use his reaction if available to move as far away from me as he can using the safest route.
the safest route. There currently is no safe route for him. Give me a second. Give me a second. I just need to do one other thing.
So it doesn't say a safe route; it says the safest.
The safest route.
Least damaging.
Can you put the whole spell description in there for me?
Yeah, it's just up above there.
Oh, is it? Thanks. Ah, it does not have a reaction because it used it to attack Harbeck. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
because he used his reaction last turn. Where is he in the initiative order? He is, he's a ways away. So it's, use his reaction if available to move as far away as you can using the safest road. He uses reaction to attack Harbeck. So but you know what? I will say.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah,
He is.
that's on me.
He is
for catching
clinging on. Oops. He's clinging on for dear life here. He is about the roughest goblin you've ever seen at this point in time. He's not having. This is almost certainly the worst day of his life, if not
the worst
last
day of his life so far.
so far.
Might be the last day of his life.
That's at this point in time statistically highly probable. Okay, so the ogre is going to spend half of his movement to get up. I have so many windows open. Oh my God, where is the ogre? Sorry, he's not an ogre. He is a stone troll. Somebody said that earlier. It threw me off. So he's going to make a... Is a 22 hit? 30? Or Yoshi?
22? I'm gonna pull up my character sheet, but I'm probably gonna say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damage. He is still enfeebled, so we're gonna take a D8 off of that. So
22 is more than 18, right? Just remind me, so I'm not.
what's that? Sorry.
You said 22 is higher than 18,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not
he-
weaseling out of this one. Yeah, he hits.
13 bludgeoning damage, and he's gonna attempt to grapple you as a bonus action.
So 13 bludgeoning. So my temp points are going right back down to 0.
So make a strength check, please. Straight strength check. So he rolled an 8.
Great strength. Good.
He's gonna beat an 8. Because of
Would be a strength save.
Check.
Check. Okay. And would that be normal or advantage?
That is normal. He's on disadvantage. You're on normal.
Yep. Okay. I did not. I hit strength and it said utilize caltrops.
That's what? What?
So I'm gonna try this again. I'm going to my ability scores. Strength check.
8.
Okay.
8. It's a tie. I don't actually know what happens in a tie when you grapple. Meets it, beats it. He's trying to grapple you, so I'm assuming you need to exceed him. So you are now grappled. And you get a fancy
Shit.
you get a fancy moniker thingy around you. Give me a second. This is my new favorite thing. Yeah. There we go. So I believe that gives let me look it up real quick. Your speed is 0 and can increase. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler. Makes sense. The grappler can drag or carry you when it moves, but every foot of movement costs it 1 extra foot unless you are tiny or 2 or more sizes smaller than it. Okay. Alright. So, whoa, what the fuck? What was that? Okay. 3, I believe it is your turn.
Good. I am going to simply. I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna see what. We're gonna sharpshooter across the canyon at goblin with the stripe down his face.
Give me a second, I gotta restart here. Something messed up on my character sheet. Go ahead.
You probably didn't. 9. Definitely not passing over. Oh.
What the fuck? Huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 9. Sorry, who are you attacking? Yeah, 9 misses. You get another one.
We're gonna rip it again. We're gonna fucking see if I can roll anything higher than a fucking 10.
Oh man, you've had the roughest day that I think anybody's had in a long.
I got higher than a 10, but not by much.
Who are you attacking?
13. The archer on the other side of the gorge.
Archer on the other side of the gorge. Okay.
With the red stripe in his face.
Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
It's not working.
What the fuck just happened?
Broke the game, guys.
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I've just lost all my character sheets for all my monsters.
Well, it seems like a decent enough place to draw a line of the night then.
What the fuck? Yeah, my turn order is fucked. You know, 13. Yeah, no hit. No. Sorry, 30. You wouldn't have been next because you have an 8 according to my records here. Yeah. Something just.
I thought Yoshi came before me,
Yeah.
but
Well,
exactly.
I am not sure now. Something happened when it's the animated tokens. I pulled the animated token on the grapple and then just everything flashed. I reset. I still have all my marks, but
Something shit the bed.
something shit the bed. Big time. Like, wow. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. I'm gonna have to restore the session because I just lost probably 30 hours of work.
Oh no.
Like, fucking roll 20. Roll 20. That's not how I wanted to end things. There must be a reasonable explanation. Lost all my assets. Period. Every fucking single one. That's what happened.
They said Donald Trump was taking down websites. We're kidding.
Coming after the nerds first.
Okay, sorry. Issue persists between user and interface. I opened up Google because that's what I use for streaming, but I logged in on the other account. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, okay.
Everything is fine. Because I used to run the stream on my separate computer, like my separate monitor, which is now all of you fine folks, which is a way better setup. But now I get confused and it's the wrong icon sometimes. So we are fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry. Yeah. So 30. Yes, you were next. So, and then yeah, we're running up on Yoshi. Yoshi, do you want to round it off? And then.
Yeah. I'm grappled right now, and I really feel like the only option I have is to attack to get ahead of this.
Yeah.
Before he uses me to wipe his very large stone ogre bum.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so the lowest. Yeah, the lowest AC out of these guys is 14, so yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Boogie.
Oh, I forgot to roll for hit.
Taking a while for the rolls to go.
Sorry, 1 second.
18.
I gotta roll for the con save for the troll. Still enfeebled. Wow. Get some mileage from that enfeebled spell. So 18 absolutely hits, yeah. He's not terribly hard to hit. He's just tough.
No, he's just right there.
Yeah, right there. 10 damage. Sir.
Okay, and between my character sheet and the actual map in the chat, my rolls take like 5 whole seconds before they actually go through, and I don't know why. It's coming. 17 Wakazashi.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that hits.
And that is
Damage.
that bloody much.
Nice damage. Oh, prone is done anyways. Prone is done. Shoop. Yeah, that's how. What does this look like? So I'm assuming that he's got you grappled, like, say by the leg. He's pulling you up by the leg.
So yeah, I'm just upside down like a spinning hurricane of sharp objects at this point, trying to get free.
Hey!
He holding me. I like to think he's holding me by like the fabric of my armor on the bottom, not by the actual foot. So Yoshi can still kind of spin and twirl. So he uses the momentum of his spin and leads with the katana, hits the arm, and then the other arm comes up right behind it with the wakizashi and deepens the cut on the arm that's holding it.
So I believe. Is there no saving throw to get out of grappled? I thought that you could do a strength check to try and get out of the grapple. If you're grappled, you're just grappled now? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't see. I'll see if there's
I'm just there until I cut the arm off. Yoshi's basically just a very angry Asian Beyblade at this point.
Well,
For the other kind.
You're about halfway through that arm, roughly. Maybe a little bit better.
I mean, If I hit my action search, do you think I can make it through the other half?
Oh, did you add your? Did you get your? Take your hit points off. Your 13 hit points. Because it's showing 42
Yeah,
of 49.
I'm down to. Yeah, because I have 6 temporary hit points from my fighting spirit.
Right, I thought you were hit off. Okay, yeah, you know what you're doing. Hey, you wanna end it out on a bang? It's up to you, buddy.
Iron off the old action surge. We're going for another.
We're gonna go for another Beyblade spin.
Please. Yeah.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Pulling the old mammoth tusk here. And what, 11? 12.
Because katana. Yeah, that's right. We have extra stuff with the katana.
Yeah.
That hits regardless, but I think. Yeah, it's not showing. It's not showing Nick. I think that's what you get. Give me a second. This is what I had so much trouble, and I couldn't actually get it to work. So you have sharp.
Yeah, I remember.
So weapon critically hits on a 19 or 20. Yeah. And the katana also gets vex. If you hit a creature with a weapon and deal damage to the creature, you have advantage on your next attack against the creature before the start of your next turn. So your Wakazashi will be with advantage. And you haven't missed an attack yet, so it doesn't matter. But for retcon issues, but yes, basically every time you hit with a katana, you get advantage with your Wakazashi. And every time you miss with a Wakazashi, you get advantage with the katana. You're just an advantage machine, essentially. All the time. So yeah, 12 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Just it's important for criticals. You know what? Just real quick, how many attacks have you done so far with your Wakazashi? 3? First one already crippled him. Second one just now. This is the third one.
This one coming up is going to be my third. Yep.
Yeah. So the first one you had advantage. The second one, give me another d20. We'll just see if you crit. So you might make the difference.
Okay.
Straight d20.
Straight d20. Okay.
Only matters. Yeah. Okay. All good. So 11. Is that with advantage, or that's the damage? Sorry.
That's my katana damage. And this Wakazashi roll is going to have advantage, correct?
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
He's drawing all this stuff. Okay. Is that? Oh, that's so close to.
The 24 hit?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Not very close, but hey, damage.
Yep.
So we'll go.
Damage go.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Now it's giving me a bunch of damage.
All right.
The first one's an 8.
First one's an 8. Okay. This troll is having an awful time. You know what? Because you've done how much points of damage in a single turn, I'm gonna make him roll a strength check to hold on to.
19.
Yeah, so I'll do
24. 34 points of damage so far.
34 points of damage. Okay. It's weird to
In
me
this
that
one
there
turn,
isn't
yeah.
like anything to do with grapple. It's what you're grappling. You're just grappling. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'll do a strength check to DC 15. He's gonna get disadvantage on it because he's still. He needs a 15. And disadvantage makes the difference again. Dan, I don't think you know how much that enfeebled has really done for this encounter.
I saw what he was, and I was like, okay.
Tools are strong, right? Not anymore, they're not.
That's a big chunky dude. I was like, All right, strength is gonna be a way to fucking
Yeah.
do something here.
So yeah, he drops you. You're free and clear, brother.
Yeah, I'd like to imagine that Yoshi does the first spin, first Beyblade attack, and it doesn't do anything, and he's like, fuck! And then he, like, winds his body up and does it again. And when he finally drops him, he just gets covered with, like, viscous black blood. It's, like, spraying out of its arm. And he's just like, oh, fuck!
Excellent. Okay, so now you have your movement. If you want to use it, it's up to you. Yeah, the amount of time that has made the difference with every single thing this troll has tried to do. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I've gotten out of this with, like, 42 hit points out of my 49, technically, and I can still buff myself with my fighting spirit next round when we get back to it. I'm going to use my movement, and I'm going to move Yoshi right against the rock wall.
Okay.
Just nobody's tried to shoot me yet, but I'm not taking any chances of getting nailed with a poison arrow.
Yeah, so you are gonna take a opportunity attack with that.
Yep.
19. Double check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my AC is 18.
Okay. So now. Wow. So, and then he's gonna roll a D8, and that's gonna negate. So it's gonna be 5 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, I'm down to 37. Still looking pretty. Covered in random blood. both my own, and you, this stone boy.
All right. So I know we've gone a little bit longer than your hard out time, so appreciate that. How do we feel about stopping here, fellas? Okay.
I'm gonna fucking fall asleep.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, it's late. It's 11:30 on a Friday, you know. I had an energy drink, so I'm feeling good. I could go all night, but you know, it's probably not a good idea. So I'll stop the recording here.
I have to do my night